Hey everybody, how is it going? My name is Chris and welcome to the shiny boring hunt. I mean the shiny Arctozolt hunt. We all know this is this is going to be such a fun hunt, spamming the A button over and over and over and over and over and over is going to be a hoot. So why don't we get this started? How's it going, Agent Star? That's right, you can't breed fossils. Tom is here, Sebastian is here, Glasses of Power. How's it going? Shiny Charm does not affect. It doesn't affect it. Landon, how's it going? TJ Martin. Mellow Wolf is here. Ben Steen. We got a full house here. We got 14 viewers so far. We got 11 likes. Annalise, how you doing? You missed the shiny. You did. I'm sorry, Annalise. I'm so sorry. Let me do this here. I think I'm ready. I think only time will tell. Let me set this. I've got 50 of each. I've got 50 of each here. So basically, let's just keep spamming A, and we'll see. We'll do 50 at a time. 50 at a time. I gotta kind of keep my eyes on this. Turbo Turkey, I'm doing well. We haven't got Rookity yet. Rookity, so here we go. Number 1 is not shiny. Rookity is going to be Friday, a Friday hunt. Hey, Dana, how's it going? How you doing, Dana? Sorry I missed the shiny Morpeko hunt. I was flipping asleep. Oh, man. Well, hopefully you got a chance to see the reaction video. It was exciting to get a fast shiny. What did I miss? X-Chara, we just started. You haven't missed anything yet. I'm literally just spamming the A button over and over until we get this shiny. It is, unfortunately, this is a full odds hunt. Shiny Charm does not affect anything. So it's a 1 in 4,096 chance, but I can do about like 200 of these per hour. Landon still hunting Morpeko. Have you been keeping track of encounters or anything? Started hunting Rookity, completed the deck, so got the shiny charm. Nice, Mellow Wolf. That feels so good to finally complete the decks and get the shiny charm. Glasses of Power. These are fast. Yeah, we could do about 200 per hour on this. Mad at myself for missing the shiny. Shoot, Annalise. I'm sorry. It was late though. It was late. It was like almost right at the end of the stream. I feel like this one should go faster than Dracovish. I hope so. Dracovish was over odds. Dracovish was like about 600 or 500 resets over odds. So hopefully this one goes faster. Yeah, it will. Got shiny Unpheasant like I was trying to find a good Pokemon. All of a sudden a shiny Unpheasant! That's awesome, Sebastian. That's really good. 25. Oh, 25. That's pretty simple. Alright, pretty simple. That's pretty early into the hunt. I mean, as you know, mine took 208, so hopefully you can beat that. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, Dracozolt Tamer. I hear you got both of your shinies in under 1,000. That is insane. That is really, really lucky. Did you get Fire Punch Groudon? That's for like the Hoenn research in Pogo? Because I got Groudon. I don't know what he has. The only fossil I have is Dracovish. Yes. I mean, I have... The only shiny one I have is Dracovish. I have all the fossil Pokemon, just not the shiny ones. So. My Dracovish! That's it! That's right, Wavy Games. That's right. That was a Wavy Games suggested hunt. Legacy move quest. Okay, so then, I mean, if they all have Fire Punch, then yes, my Groudon has Fire Punch. Guaranteed if you finish the quest. Okay, so I finished the quest. I caught the Groudon. There we go. Hope my luck stays with me and I get all of mine under 1K. I'll probably have to take a break to recharge my luck. I bet. I would love to get, like, could you imagine in the first batch of revives? First batch of revives would just be absolutely insane. It's almost summer, so Arctozolt and summer is not a good combination. No, it is not. But maybe it is a good combination, because Arctozolt can maybe help keep us cool, you know what I mean? I've already got my AC on in my house. Psystrike, Mewtwo, Earthquake, Ho-Oh, Fire Punch, Groudon. Grass Knot, Cresselia. Is that confirmed? Because I have the Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and Groudon. None of them are shiny. Here we go. We got 16 viewers here and 15 likes already on the stream, so thank you guys so much. I'm looking at you from Belgium. How's it going? Belgian. So Vegeta? I'm trying to think of how I can pronounce the first part of your name there. But welcome. I'm actually in Canada, so we are very far away from each other. Okay, they are confirmed. Awesome. And you got the shiny Ho-Oh, IDK Studios. Whoa. Oh, that's so lucky. Oh, Vegeta. Okay. My mistake. Last one is going to be Galarian Pokemon. I don't think they're going to do a legendary in the final one. I guess I heard that I heard it was rumored anyway. I don't know if it was like confirmed or not, but I heard that there was going to be possibly a Galarian Pokemon as sort of like the final reward. So what do we think? We've got, supposing I do 200 per hour and I stream for 4 hours, it's about a 1 in 5 chance that I get the shiny. Sheeram is coming to the raid soon? Oh, yeah! And with the remote passes, that's going to be good, too. Panthers, you got Ho-Oh and Groudon shinies? Oh my gosh, what are the chances? Is it like 1 in 20 or something like that? I did not get lucky. Fossils are strong, but they can't beat Whitney's Miltank when it has to use Rollout. Man, Rollout was so hard. I found it so hard to beat Whitney in those old games. You have no idea. Eventually, my strategy became getting a Pokemon that knows Sand Attack, and then just Sand Attacking the heck out of it so that it can't use like back-to-back rollouts. Mewtwo shiny, because I do have all of them. Whoa! I don't have any of the shinies. In fact, the Mewtwo that I got from the Kanto research was the very first Mewtwo that I've got in Pokemon Go. I haven't played in a long time. How do you get so many fossils? I spammed the digging duo. I spammed the digging duo. I spent maybe like 130,000 watts. Maybe more than that, 150,000 watts. So I got 50 of each fossil. Actually, I've got 58 bird and then 50 of the dino. So I'll be able to do 50 at a time. Genesect is going to be in the final research. Whoa! Okay, I don't have that yet. 1 in 35? 1 in 35 is a chance for shiny, and you got 2 of them? That's awesome. Now farming for 1 million watts. Whoa! Hey Blaze, how you doing? Where you find Gengar, Machamp, and Charizard? In this game? Machamp and Gengar you can find in the wild area somewhere. Charizard, you have to beat the game and you get a Charmander as a reward for beating the game, and then you just evolve it. Both my fossils is something like, I hope I get it soon, or I may get it this batch for all you know. I know, and you got lucky, right? So I mean, for all I know, I'm gonna get it in this batch. I need all these fossils for Arctovish, then into my least favorite. And Dracovish is your least favorite. I think he's easily the strongest, though. Alright. Dracofish is devastating. It is. Especially if you get it like fast speed. With like that Fish's Rend or whatever it's called. It's like an insanely powerful attacker. Too much black and gray, no purple with it. Oh, okay. You don't mean it's your it's just your least favorite of the shiny. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of like it is very gray. Even this shiny is a little lackluster, I think. Trying to grind for shiny Machamp. Ooh. Okay. Are you at like the Machamp in the wild and you're just soft resetting for it, or what are you doing? Panthers, I do not speak French. C'est bien. Tout le monde. I like the shiny, just something about it. It's okay. I don't know. It's not very vibrant. The colors aren't really vibrant, I don't think. I don't think they have to be, but I don't know. For me, I like the non-shiny version. Colors look really nice. And then the shiny version becomes dull. We're almost at 20 likes already? That is insane. We're only 12 minutes in. Arctovish is good too. I like Arctovish. I think Dracozolt is like the worst looking of them all. The other three are pretty nice. Hey, Zone Leon, how you doing, man? Quiver Dance is a special dragon dance. Okay, okay. Quiver Dance. What does Quiver Dance do? Doesn't it just like raise your stats? I mean, I can get incredibly lucky, get all my fossils under 1k. Have the longest hunt, whatever I have to do. Then have the longest. Yes, possibly. Toxic wants to know, what is the easiest shiny for me to get that I've got? Or do you just mean in general, what's the easiest? Easiest shiny I got in this game was when I accidentally ran into Vanillite, and it was shiny. But for Pokemon that I've actually hunted for, Sobble was my fastest at 48 hatches. Please be shiny. It would be cool to get this today. I figure if I could do 200 per hour, I've got like maybe close to a 1 in 5 chance, I think, of getting the shiny today. That I got. Okay. Hey Cam, can you explain how you're shiny hunting Arctozolt? Tropical Tequila, sure. So what I did was I spammed the digging duo. I got 50 bird fossils and 50 dino fossils. I went to this lady here, saved in front of her, and I'm literally just spamming the A button. And if none of these like 50 revives are shiny, then I'm just gonna soft reset and then spam the A button and do another 50 revives, and if those aren't shiny, then I'm going to soft reset and over until I get the shiny. I will 100% do an extremely long hunt to get all my fossils under 1k. Maybe. I think I don't know, at 800, I think it was something like 18%, or maybe I'm calculating that wrong. I'll figure it out right now. Let me see here. 10 to the power of... Yeah, so if I go, like, if I do 800 today, I've got about 18% chance that I'm going to get this thing. Oh, man, I'm getting behind here in the chat. IDK says hunted for shiny Ghastly and Heart Gold. 4,000 encounters and counting. Ugh. That's a lot of encounters, but I mean, isn't Heart Gold like 1 in 81, 92? You're just about halfway to odds. Quillfish ran into me and it was shiny. Whoa! That's awesome when you find those like random shinies like that. Raises special attack, special defense, speed while Dragon Dance does attack. Oh. That's pretty good. That's really good. Special attack, defense, and speed? I feel like attack, defense, and speed is better. Turnamax Eternatus has the highest base stat out of literally any Pokemon that exists. Really? Oh man, I wish I had a turbo controller, Panthers. I wish. Then I could just hold down the button. How's it going in the Arms of Rain? Good to see you. Leon, how's it going, man? Hello, Shark Clan. Oh, okay, so here we go. None of those were shiny. I'm just going to double check to make sure in the Pokedex. I always like to do this in the Pokedex. Like go to Arctozolt, and then you see how like I'm hitting left and right here, and it doesn't change the image. It means I've never seen I'd never seen the shiny. So then literally close the software and start again. Can't stay long. It's 10 o'clock here in Michigan. Ah, yeah, I know, Annalise. It was probably close to like 1 a.m. when I got the shiny yesterday. Oops. Okay, so we're going up to 100 here. Hey again, have you gotten that Arctozolt yet? It's Pena. Right? I have not gotten the Arctozolt. We've only done 50 revives. Is it Pena? Pena? Can I get a yeet? There you go. IDK says, yeah, I hunted for a Cyndaquil. Now I'm going for Ghastly. Want to try my luck at one of those Dream Team quests? Open a suggestion. Oh, Dream Team is cool, man. Doing way better today. How are you? I'm doing pretty good in the Arms of Rain. Thank you for asking. You got it right. See? Pena. I knew it, right? I said, hey, do you have a pen? Yeah, I got a pen. Pena. Hey, Cam, I remember the first Fossil Dracovish. That was my first stream of yours I ever watched. Awesome, man. I'm glad you're still around, No Charm Hunter. I really am. Hey, we hit 21 likes, by the way, so thank you, everybody. Dracovish took me, No Charm Hunter, I don't know if you remember, it took me 4,600 revives. So hopefully, you know, this one is under odds. Because the last one was over. Your battery's low. Oh no, Annalise! Alright, let's please not spam the chat there, Leon, with just random symbols. 46, I think it was 4609, No Charm Hunter. 4609, I think it was. Yeah, 4609, exactly. Turbo Turkey, gotta go have fun, and good luck. Hope you get the shiny soon. Thank you, Turbo Turkey. I hope we get this thing soon. It's pretty unlikely. I think I figured out that if I do 800 today, I will have had an 18% chance. So about a 1 in 5, 1 in 6 chance. Not great, but not horrible either. Gonna go get some sleep and charge my phone. Bye and good luck. Hey, Annalise. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, as always. A Furret that knows what? Okay, Zone Leon, man. Stop it or I'm going to time you out, buddy. You're just spamming like random stuff here. I made a heavenly-ish edited video today. It was fun to make. And it's posted on YouTube? Going for shiny Eevee. Yes, I've actually got my I got my shiny G-Max Eevee den like an hour ago. So I'll be hosting that for some of my members. Probably tomorrow? Or a little bit later on in the week. Turnamax Eternatus is not possible unless you hack it. Okay. I wasn't sure. Are all your Pokemon max IVs yet? I don't think any of my Pokemon are max IVs, Pena. It's all good, Zone Leon, but I mean, just next time, like, don't spam the chat, man. I got G-Max Pikachu and Eevee. Awesome. Panthers, I do have a G-Max, shiny G-Max Pikachu that I caught from my previous shiny den, and then I went and I got another shiny den today. So, so there we go. So I'll be getting my shiny G-Max Eevee a little later this week. Catch a Salandit. Has a good nature, it has hidden ability, it's even shiny, and it's male. Oh no, not male. Oh no, please don't tell me that happened to you. When did I stop saying yeah and start saying yeah? Wait, what? I have no idea. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was just finishing up an episode of How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. Guess it's time to start the hunt for Roly-Coly. No worries, man. No worries for being late. I've seen some of that show. Actually, my wife watches that show. I've seen a little bit of it. It's okay. I mean, I don't mind it, but I've just never kind of been into it. I just don't know what to say. I mean, ask me a question, man. Tell me about your day. I have all the shiny Eevee. Oh, and you have the shiny Eevee raid if I want. Thanks, Vegeta, but I actually have the raid myself as well. I do have it myself too. You know how to get Colossal. Ooh, I have a G-Max Colossal as well. I think that was the first den I ever hosted, was the G-Max Colossal, and it was a big fail for sure. There were so many people who were trying to get in that couldn't get in, and the catch rate was really low because it wasn't a promoted den. So like almost everybody who got in failed to catch it, and it was just a big mess. You want to do math now? Awesome, math is cool. I mean, most people find math boring. I enjoy math. If you have questions about math, you can always ask me too, right? My Dialga is taking long. Soft resets are taking so long. Oh no, no Charm Hunter. You're keeping track of your encounters though? Colossal can somehow spawn in the rain, but it's 4 times. Oh boy, 4 times weak to water. You'd think. I don't know. I think it's just they don't think of all those things before they make the game. I think it would take way too long to like calculate each Pokemon's weakness and be like, oh, this water Pokemon it's Thunderstorm, so there's no water Pokemon that spawn. I'm gonna hunt for that shiny Golisopod. Oh man. Pena, how long into that hunt are you? Zone Leon, 10 plus 201 equals 211. Yes, it does. The worst at keeping track? Okay. I mean, no worries. I keep track because I have a counter right here on my screen. Oh gosh, this will be a while. Maybe Ostrich Beans. Dracozolt Tamer, Charizard Tamer, Farfetch Tamer, you know the guy, Ponyta Tamer. Got 2 of his fossil hunts in under 1,000, so you know what? Maybe I will be lucky like that as well. I wouldn't say Game Freak is lazy. I just say it's a lot of extra work. Plus, I think they were like probably on a bit of a time crunch to get the game out in time. Mm-hmm. 1 + 1 is 2, that's right. Penny about 5 hours in. That's a decent amount of time. 5 hours is a pretty good amount of time. Maybe. Yes, Ostrich Beans, maybe exactly. 20k plus 20k is 40k. You got it. I want to attempt a fossil hunt after Marini. Yeah, I would just say like spam the digging duo until you get like 30 to 50 of each fossil. And then just save right before you start spamming A, and then... And if none of them are shiny, soft reset and keep going. 1 + 1 = window. Oh, geez, I remember that from when I was a kid. That's been around for a long time. 1 + 1 = window. Holy moly, I didn't know people still did that. In the Arms Arena, I've always been terrible at math, but hey, I'm good at drawing. We all have our own strengths. What was there's a saying that says if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its entire life thinking it's stupid or something like that. We've all got our own talents. If everybody was only good at math, we would have no art in the world. Gyarados is super duper common. What about Gyarados? Isn't it hard resting? What? So now, see now, Leon, you can do math, but you don't have to like type in math for like every single post. I wish I had one of those controllers that keeps pushing the same button over and over till you stop it. Yes, a turbo controller. I don't have a turbo controller. I'm using a pro controller, so I'm literally sitting here tapping the A button over and over. Actually, I don't know if you... Can you guys hear me pushing the button? Can you hear me, like, pushing the button? Okay, I'm pushing the button right now. Can you hear this? Pena says no. I realize I'm like, my hand with the controller is like sitting like almost right in front of my microphone. Maybe I'll put it behind the mic. There we go. Now you really won't be able to hear it. I've moved it behind the microphone. Can you hear it now? I'm quiet right now to test if you guys can hear the button clicking anymore. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do last time. I think I forgot to like take the sound effects off. If you take the sound effects off, you save quite a bit of time. See this black screen where it goes, it makes that like sound effect of it reviving. If you turn off sound effects, it skips that. So you save like a second or so every encounter. Could never hear it. Okay. Okay, good. No Charm Hunter says, I attempted an all fossil hunt before Zekrom gave up fast. Oh gosh, I bet all fossil hunt would be tough. What's going on, Dracozolt Tamer? I feel like I'm just about through this batch. Board plus Dino? What? Bird plus Dino? That's what I'm using right now. Bird and Dino is Arctozolt. Need to wake up at 12 and use my thing to spam the Digging Duo. Ah. Yeah, I spam the Digging Duo on my own. I just set my Switch off to the side, and I was just using one Joy-Con and like just clicking it while I was like watching Pokemon with my girls. Oh, just spammed A with all the fossils you had. Okay, gotcha. Jeez, we got 24 likes already. Yeah, I definitely, once I reset, like do a soft reset, I need to remove the sound effects. Because then it's gonna take like a second and a half to 2 seconds off of each revive, and that adds up over time. Six times 3 is 18 indeed, Leon. It is. Arctozolt looks funny? Yeah, he does. I mean, they all look funny. I wonder if, like, when we get the DLC, if we'll get the second half of the fossil pieces. Right? Like, are we gonna get, like, the top, like, this Pokemon on the top, are we gonna get his bottom half? I may think I try to be a full Hod's Hunter for a while, see how it turns out. Oh, geez, not me. I would not want to do full Hod's hunting. Hey, Wicked Ed, how's it going, man? Good to see you, Wicked Ed. If you guys don't know Wicked Ed, he is another Pokatuber. He does a lot of Pokemon Go stuff, and he's really good. I really enjoy watching your stuff, Ed. You know I do. Feel free to you know, exclamation point Wicked. Drop your link there if you'd like, Wicked Ed. Waiting for Diamond and Pearl remakes. Yeah, that'd be nice. Supposedly next year. Supposedly next year, right? Let me go into the Pokedex and double check. Oh man, I'm watching. I just watching Brandon stream here, and he's hunting for Mr. Mime, Galarian Mr. Mime. And he bumped into a Sneasel by accident, and it's shiny. Lucky guy, man. What a lucky guy. Doing good. Counting with my hands. Oh. Are you doing, like, do you do, like, times tables at your age? I can't remember at you know, how old I was before I started doing times tables and all that. Thanks, Camtano. Huge fan of Cam Nation. Appreciate the shout out. Wicked Ed, it was so nice to see you on the other night. I hope to see you on some more. I realize that's not always possible for you, but I just wanted you to know, though, like, you got so much support from your fan base. I mean, 2 full-out Chinese under 1K could be getting lucky with the fossils. You could be. Arctozolt. This is where I'm going to save. And let me, what was I gonna do? Go into options, and it was sound effects, I think, or is it Pokemon cries? It's one of those. It's one of these. So I'm gonna save again, and now I should be saving like a second or two each revive. See? As soon as that like black screen comes up, it like flashes like for a moment, and that's it. Once this guy got a shiny at his starter on accident, like the first Pokemon he got was shiny. Whoa! Which game was that? That's crazy lucky. Don't know what to hunt. Who knows? I mean, I always say hunt for Score Bunny if you don't have it. I can never remember who has what, but I don't, Toxic. I only have Sword. Thanks, Cam. I respect you so much. I'm grateful for your friendship. Got to get going though. Have a good stream and shiny luck. Kim Nation. Jeez, it's not Kim Nation. It's not Kim. It's Chem Nation. Don't get it twisted, Wicked Ed. Pokemon Red and Blue. No, there's no shinies in Pokemon Red and Blue. Pokemon Red and Blue do not have shinies. Hey, Darth Raichu. Hello, Cam. First of all, why the full odds hunt? You know those are bad for you. Second, good luck. May the stream go well. You ever played Animal Crossing? So, first of all, it's a full odds hunt because there's no other choice for the fossils. The shiny charm doesn't affect it in any way. Second, good luck. Thank you. And third, I've never played Animal Crossing. Never. Don't get it twisted, okay? Oh, jeez, Wicked Ed. Yeah, no shinies in Red and Blue. So happy seeing your live stream on a day where I can watch an awesome furry Pokemon. Or Gracie, whichever you prefer. In the remakes of Red and Blue, yes. Or Red and Green, I guess it was. Kim Nation. Jeez, change of games. I think it was a Kanto at least. Okay, it could have been like like Fire Red or Leaf Green. Could have been Let's Go Eevee. It wasn't Let's Go Eevee because starters are shiny locked in Let's Go Eevee. How'd you get so many fossils? Yeah, I spammed the digging duo. I had spent like probably 150,000 watts on the digging duo to get 50 of each. Yeah, but people didn't know that for a long time. Still, Wicked... Oh, man, I'm getting way behind. Pack Attack. I can't believe it. Still no Arctozolt. No shiny Arctozolt. Insane. I've been going forever on this thing. Oh, wait. Less than 150. Never mind. Alright, I have to get my blood drawn. Oh, jeez. Okay. Dracozolt Tamer. Good luck with the results, man. Koga, how's it going? I was busy. Well, you haven't missed a whole lot. Hopefully now that you're here, we can get the shiny, though. Have a good stream. Bye, everyone. Make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe. Thank you so much. We got 30 viewers right now. How do we have 30 viewers? We got 29 likes already on the stream. Thank you guys so much. You guys, it means a lot that you choose the stream to hang out with me. You guys have no idea. And I would love to get this fossil early for all of you watching. How do you not remember a game with your first shiny? Who? Oh, it wasn't him. It was, he said he saw a streamer. That's what he said. Shiny hunting Rowlet, still going strong. Oh boy, how long is the Rowlet hunt? Tell him whether you transfer. Right, but I think people didn't know that for a long time, Tea Drinker. And I'm guessing that it probably wasn't... I'm guessing whoever checked the starter Pokemon in Red and Blue, like, didn't do that. But I don't know, I'm just guessing. I think he got it Fire Red Leaf. Okay, I believe shinies were in that game. I'm way behind here. Gotta go, much shiny luck, enjoy your day. Thanks, Toxic. Shiny hunting Alolan Raichu for the 3rd time. Darth Raichu, good luck, man. Kanto Raichu for the 4th time. Oh boy. A stream that's lagging a little bit. Are we okay here, everybody? 8 years old and I'm smart. You're doing some good math here. You'll get that shiny. You got more luck than me. Still won't get the shiny Trico. How's the stream? I think it was Tea Drinker says lag. Yeah, I think it dropped. It dropped for a second there, but I think we're good now, right? Shinies were introduced in Gen 2. Exactly. Still can't get into Pokemon. LOL. Really need the DLC to come out so I can play it again. Oh, but you are into Pokemon, aren't you? You're just kind of bored with it right now. If you couldn't tell, I like Raichu. Yes, I could tell. With the Darth Raichu. I see the Alolan Raichu. You commented today on my video that that Alolan Raichu Z is an actual thing. For digging, I use the guy on the left. I used the guy on the right for a long time, and I was getting like almost no fossils. And so I switched to the guy on the left, and you have a way higher, even though he doesn't get as much, he has a way higher chance of finding fossils. Definitely use the guy on the left. Yeah, do the rare one for sure. Even though in Gen 1 you could have a shiny, they have to be specific stats. Exactly. And it's not shiny in the game. You actually have to, like, trade it for it to be shiny. Yeah, use the one that digs less. Exactly. The one on the left. Do you think I'll get shiny Rowlet? I do think you will get it. I don't know when, but if you keep going, you will definitely get it. Right, Z. Okay, I live in Canada. We say Z here. Okay, we say Z. Yeah, I do have a 3DS, yes. Yes, Koga, I have a 3DS. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, man? In Pokemon, a fish evolves into an octopus. Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to think, is that Remoraid? Evolves into Octillery? It's kind of strange. Definitely use him whenever I start hunting. Exactly. Use him for sure. You have a big brain? Ah! John, TJG, Strayman Raid. Hey, 68, how's it going? Shiny hunted Wooloo right now. Any advice? I mean, are you doing encounters or are you doing eggs? I mean, really, as long as you're using like the correct shiny method, there's nothing really you can do other than that to speed it up. Just keep hatching eggs or keep encountering, and that's all you can do. Yeah, you have to transfer it to gold and silver to the new games. Exactly, right? Oh, right. If I need Japanese Pokemon, I think I'm good right now. Whenever I do breeding, like I do have a foreign Ditto already. My Ditto is 5 IVs. My Ditto's 5 IVs. My favorite fossil combination is maybe Arctovish? Arctovish or Arctozolt. They're really nice. Dracovish is nice too. You do a Masuda method? Yeah, so just keep hatching those eggs. Make sure you have a Pokemon with the ability Flame Body in your party so that the eggs hatch faster. And get the Oval Charm if you don't have it, because then eggs spawn faster. First 5 playthrough, son didn't know there was a Z crystal for Raichu. You didn't know there was a crystal for Raichu. Feel like I missed out. Well, you know now at least. You know now at least. Sebastian, you get Ditto in Lake of Outrage. It's a 10% spawn. I'm here now, 68 G Max. I'm glad you're here, man. Shinies are based on stats. Exactly. Oh man, I got hiccups now. Hiccups in the burps because I've been drinking pop here. Drinking some Coke Zero. But Black Pokemon Trainer, how you doing, man? What's up, dude? Working on this Arctozolt. We're going up to 150 here. We're getting close to 150. Favorite is Dracovish. Dracovish is cool. Like I don't know. He seems like the most natural. Use my brain for the math. Your brain and your fingers, Leon. You told me you're counting on your fingers. Use the big Coleman and Oval Charm and Shiny Charm for the best method. Exactly. That's all you gotta do. Get yourself a foreign Ditto. Put in a non-foreign whatever else you're wanting to breed. Oval Charm, Shiny Charm, Flame Body. That's the best you can do. Shiny hunting in red right now. Oh boy, changing game. So like the stats, you're checking the stats? I feel like that would be really long because you can't see that it's shiny. So you actually have to like check the stats. That'd be tough. Be here lurking. Nothing wrong with that, Black Pokemon Trainer. Ooh Woo is here. How you doing? Hope they bring back Megas and Z Crystals in the DLC. Just pre-ordered it yesterday. Hopefully the best. I mean, I don't know how I feel about Megas. Like, we already have Dynamax. So, like, it would feel weird to be able to have, like, Dynamax and Megas. You know? Do you reply to every comment on videos, not streams? I try to. Sometimes I miss some, but I try to. At least for, like, the first day or two. I could beat you in a math challenge? No, you can't. Sorry, Leon, but you cannot. Cam, I got my fossils when I went to the room. Don't look at your screen. You may get the shiny. Ooh, well, I mean, I am definitely missing some of them. I'm missing some of them. I love how in the background there's just a giant Diglett statue. I know, right? That's funny. We're in the Galar region, right? This is Gen 8, and it's still like a Gen 1 Pokemon, Diglett. Whoa, Brent! Brent just became a member? What? Brent, where are you, man? When you use a Psychic-type Pokemon that only knows Psychic-type moves, you're facing a Dark-type, outspeeds, uses Mean Look. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Granting is more likely to have eggs. If you get a 4 in one of the Pokemon... Oh, right. That's true. I forgot about that. I forgot. If you have 2 of the same Pokemon... like, if it's like, say, 2 Axews or whatever, and one of them is foreign... Then yeah. Then I think the eggs go faster. What the heck? It didn't, like, we got the alert, but it didn't pop up, like, in the chat anywhere. Controversial opinion, Black 2, White 2 is the best line? I actually haven't played Black 2 and White 2. That's so weird why that didn't pop up in the chat. And where is Brent, anyway? I want a Mega of a Alolan Raichu. I want G-Max form, and I want to use those same time as the Z Crystal, so it'd be OP. That sounds like it'd be really strong, right? 2001 plus 8, 2009. Yes, it is. I remember, like, what you're doing, Leon, reminds me, like, when my sister was younger, she would always, like, think that she was smarter at math than me, and she would try to have those, like, competitions, but she would, like, give me no time to, like, answer the question. She'd be like, oh, yeah? What's 2 plus 2? 4! And, like, it's like, well, you didn't give me a chance to answer. She's like, that's because I'm better than you. What's 10 times 10? 100. And it'd be like, ugh, it's frustrating. I think White 2 is the best. Okay, here we go. So I missed. I didn't see. We're done with the fossils here. Go to Arctozolt. As you can see, there's no extra thing. So I'm going to just close the software. Redo it again. White 2 is the best Pokemon game. Closest Ultra Sun and Moon. See, I've never played White 2. When you think your fighting type Pokemon can defeat the opposing trainer fighting type, but it outspeeds you and knows a rock type move. Oh gosh, shoot. Who are you battling right now, Sebastian? And by the way, we're at 36 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. 36 likes. We got a new member who isn't here, who isn't posting in the chat. Tea Drinker wants to know what my first Pokemon game was. Yours was Yellow. The first Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Blue, but it belonged to my friend. But like you, Tea Drinker, the first game I actually owned was Yellow. Emerald was your first. Nice. Darthright for Panthers. Raichu's was Gold. Hey, John. How's it going, man? Work in the morning. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Got shiny Mewtwo on the second. Oh, 1761 encounters. Congrats, man. That's a long hunt, but that's over odds. But I'm glad you finally got it. That's awesome. I'll have to watch your watch the reaction for that, John. But take care. Have a good night. Have a good day at work. And appreciate you stopping by. My dad's old Game Boy never saved. I always lost. Oh gosh. Yeah, those old games. They had little batteries in them, and if the battery was dead, you couldn't save. So the save file was tied to whether or not like the battery was working. And the older the game is, eventually the battery's gonna die. Rock is not very effective against fighting. No? Oh, flying. Oops. Flying. Oops. Favorite Pokemon. I read fighting. My favorite Pokemon Landon is Articuno, which is pretty cool because I was watching Pokemon anime with my daughters today, and I'm way behind. Like I'm still in the Johto League. And I saw the Articuno episode, which is pretty cool. Sapphire's better than Ruby. Is that controversial though? Like, do most people feel the other way? Because aren't they? They're identical. The only difference is the exclusives. Haxorus or Farfetch'd? Which one do I like better? I don't know. I'm way behind in the chat, everyone. If I miss your message, just repost it. Ruby was the first game I played, but Emerald was the first game I owned. Ooh, change of games. See, similar, kind of like I played a game before I owned a game. Oh, wait, I gotta bump this up here to 200. Thanks, dude. Finally, face cam. Also, take care. Oh, no, I missed it. So, wait, did you actually stream with your face cam? Because I didn't see it. 10 times 20 is 200. Yes, it is. I like Legendary Whale Man. Wait, what? Are you talking about... why can't I think of his name? Kyogre? Is that who we're talking about? It's me, Victor. Oh, good. Okay. So now your name is Victor in here, so I can see. Catch them all. Pokemon gotta catch them all. Check my watts. Okay. Ostrich Beans is back. First shiny was in which game? Tea Drinker for me was Pokemon Let's Go. Believe it or not. Pokemon Let's Go was the first game I did shiny hunting in. John says I did indeed. Alright, I definitely have to check it out. My battery never worked. Tried to see if my dad remembered what Pokemon names were for Gen 1 and 2. He got a lot of them. Said he even had Raichu in his team. Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually replaced a couple batteries in my old games, but it's hard because you have to have a soldering gun, I guess. Or a soldering pin. Oh, I don't know what you call it. But the batteries are like soldered on, so you have to know how to solder to take the battery off and put a new one on. First game was Sapphire, and everyone knows Ruby is better. Really? I've never played Ruby. I have Alpha Sapphire on the other phone, but yeah, okay. So it's a different account. Gotcha. Rabombi, that was your first shiny? Yeah, my first shiny was Geodude. So I said that Let's Go was my first game that I shiny hunted in. Geodude is the first shiny. So Rabombi is pretty cool. Ultra Sun and Moon. Pretty might think alike. Are you referring to you and your dad? That he had Raichu on his team? Sad truth, when I was young, I most likely ran from a shiny not knowing what it was or how rare it was. So I often wonder that myself, Soy Sauce Tube. I wonder, because I didn't know what shinies were either. Soldering iron, that's what I'm thinking of. I couldn't, for some reason, the word iron wasn't coming to my mind. But Soy Sauce Tube, yeah, I often wonder if I encountered a shiny and just ran not knowing. First shiny was Unpheasant. That was recent, though. That was real recent. So that vid you posted, did you find more Pico on stream? I did find it on stream, yes. It was on stream. My thing turned off. 20 minutes, I'm behind. Oh, no! That's a long time to be behind. Suddenly, this month, I want Go-Go in the DLC, because I'm thinking of how cool the design is. What is wrong with me? Who knows? Nothing. I mean, nothing's wrong with you, but we'll have to wait and see what we get. First shiny was Froakie. Ooh. That's a starter. That's awesome. There's a guy who about to beat Pokemon Shield with only a single Snom. That's awesome. That's really cool. I feel like I should do a video like that. I see people doing those videos all the time. Like, can you beat Pokemon Sword with only fill in the blank, you know? It would take a long time. Plus, at the same time, it would be too easy because you could just spam the raids and get a bunch of candies and then just level it up to 100 early on. Hey, Shiny Rattata, how you doing? I would believe that I ran from a shiny distant past. The first shiny is Minchino. I'm upset that I had evolved. Wait, Raichu, you're upset that you evolved it? Tips. Okay, he's doing that. She's 40, so it looks like I'm up till 1 a.m. Ah, boy. 20 minutes behind. Yuck. Okay. 40 minutes behind. Killed or ran from... no, I've killed or ran from or not had Pokeballs for like 5 shinies. Oh, that's so many. That's so many. Still never had a shiny starter. Me neither. I've never soft reset it for a shiny starter before. I mean, I've hunted for the starters after. I've hunted for them after, but I've never actually done it at the beginning. Who are you going to shiny at if you get Arctozolt tonight? That's a good question. Maybe Hatena? I actually don't know. We do a math video, please. Jeez, I don't think anyone would be interested in watching me do a math video. Do you also play Pokemon Go? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Beating Pokemon Shield with only a Magikarp, that would be tough. Especially if it only knew Splash. Can you beat Pokemon Sword and Shield with only a shiny Pokemon? Of course you can. But that, yeah, I see videos like that all the time. Oh, Cinccino's green unlike pink on shiny. Oh, that's no good. Darth Raichu. Ugh. They should have kept the pink. Why did they change it? Wait, there's a Poochie and a Spotlight Hour? I did not. I didn't know that was a thing. You have returned! Yes! Pack Attack! You're feeling burnt out on Pogo. Okay. So you're just gonna like, are you just gonna kind of like lay low in the game, not really do anything until the Sinnoh research? Gonna watch my other phone, but my sis took it. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. The chat is moving a little fast, so if I miss your message, just feel free to repost it. What do you think a shiny lock is? Exactly, right? I would not want to do a shiny lock. You would watch it? Okay, one person watching a math video that I posted is not really worth my time, I feel. It doesn't really, like... It's not really what this channel's about. Somebody already beat Ruby with a Magikarp? I believe it. I liked your stream emote. Thank you, man. We're at 39 likes already. That's really fast. I also play Shield. Just got shiny Terrakion, a shiny Rayquaza, Hat Pikachu. Ah, I haven't got any of the shiny Pikachu. Like any of the Hat Pikachus so far. Should be a way to devolve. I'm surprised they haven't, like... That hasn't been a thing yet. We're 8 generations in. Why can't we devolve a Pokemon? Isn't there like a de-evolution spray or something like that in one of the, like, the original card set? So many Corsola are spawning. Really? I have not seen it. I haven't used any incense in a while, though. I'm kind of trying to save them. Gotta go, Cam. Good luck on the shiny. Hope it goes better than Dracovish. Ah, yeah. Dracovish was over odds. Hopefully this one's under. Would you try Pokemon theme teams? What do you mean? Like, give me an example, Landon. Most cute normal type in Sword and Shield would either be Wooloo, Squirtle, or Eevee. Wooloo's pretty cute. Math video, tea drinker. Math. M-A-T-H. Or maths, as some people say in, like, other parts of the world. Pogo really missed the chance to make that, make the hat the Pikachu wears be shiny as well. I mean, I guess. I don't know why, like... I imagine that the hat is, to me, it kind of, like, doesn't really make sense that the hat... Because it's the Pokemon that's shiny, not what he wears. But then again, like, Mimikyu shiny is a different colored hat. And, like, Tyrogue, his shorts change colors, so I don't know. Yeah, you could friend me on Pogo. I don't have my friend code up right now, though. When will your Arctovish shine? Well, Arctozolt. I'm doing Arctozolt, but who knows? Hopefully tonight. That'd be awesome. C-Dot Day. I'm looking for... Well, did they announce C-Dot Day? Did they actually give a date on that? Eevee is the cutest. Eevee is pretty cute, too. Furret, oh yeah, Furret walks in the room. Furret's pretty cute. How's the lockdown this whole thing been for me? It's been okay. I mean, we're not on, we were never on lockdown. Like, non-essential businesses were closed, but grocery stores were still open, so I would do the grocery shopping. Represent a theme like how Pokemon other shows and game characters. Oh, wait. You mean like say like an all-water team or something, you mean? Math is, it is multiple equations, not just one. What do you mean? Sebastian says, you say, me, no cutest normal type, says Furret. Furret's cute too. Maths is the best. Multiple math. Not one math, two maths. C-Dot is this coming week. Oh, it's this weekend. Okay. So like just in a few days here. Axew Community Day. Yeah, I'll be able, at least I'll be able to get an Axew easy then, right? Can't find a stupid normal Meowth. Normal Meowth. Like the Kanto Meowth? Kanto Meowth doesn't spawn in this game. You have to like do a trade. Alright, we're going up to 250 here. Up to 250. When is Axew Day? I don't know. I don't think they've announced anything about Axew Day. Oh, and Let's Go. Are you playing Let's Go Eevee? Because it's an Eevee exclusive. Meowth is an Eevee exclusive in Pokemon Let's Go. Okay, so you are playing Eevee. Welcome back, Sebastian. Joey, I can't add you right now. I can't. I don't have my Pogo open. Show us the friend code. Oh, here we go. Sorry. There's there we go. I think that worked. Going back to shiny hunting Trico. Oh, wish you luck. Yeah, I was saying, Koga, you should stick with the Trico. Like, don't give up. It'll be so worth it when you finally get it. But 40 likes, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys are killing it with the likes today. And if you haven't seen the Shiny Morpeko reaction video that I posted today, I definitely recommend watching it. It was actually out of like my last 10 videos that I posted, not including the live streams, at least for the first half an hour, it was like the top watched video of my last 10 that I posted. So thank you everybody who did watch it. I have an incense going, but ran out of Pokeballs. Oh no! I guess that's the one thing about playing at home, right? It's nice that you have the incense, that you can get lots of spawns, but there's not really any good way to get Pokeballs from home. I guess you could open gifts. So maybe there is. Like your buddy finds gifts, you send gifts to your friend, you open up gifts, you get Pokeballs that way. Landon says it was a great stream. I'm super excited. Like I can't remember the last time that I got the shiny, at least in this game, that I got the shiny in the same stream that I started the hunt in. Like usually my shiny hunts take multiple streams. Bye Cam, I'll try to watch your next live video. Hey, thanks Sebastian. I appreciate you being here, man. It was good to see you again. But I'm guessing it's probably pretty late for you, hey? Okay, you need friends. Okay, so you don't like you just need more friends on the game. Gotcha. They boosted Pokeballs and gifts, so you're guaranteed to get at least 5 Pokeballs. Well, that's nice. That is really nice. Parents are arguing. Watching your stream makes me feel like I'm not alone. Everyone here likes Pokemon. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that about your parents, but definitely like we got a pretty good community here. Like I feel like the Pokemon community is like really good for the most part. Yeah, I posted his code, the code up above. It when like Nicole, it's Nicole, but his name's Joey. But when the code was posted, like YouTube automatically hid it, but I did sort of like approve the post. So if you scroll up, his code will be there. Here, I'll show this one again. So there we go. There is the code again. So we are doing about 200 per hour here on these fossil revives. About as fast as I can go is 200 per hour. I feel like we got just under 20% chance of getting this thing today. Pokemon is really one of the most wholesome game it is, for the most part, it's such a wholesome game. I mean, there's some strange things going on, but in this game, apparently, like, you read the Pokedex entries of some Pokemon, a little bit creepy, but for the most part, it's pretty wholesome. Yee Bo, how's it going? No more Rookity. Rookity has been demoted to Frustration Friday. RNG is random. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hunting a Alolan Meowth. Ooh, a Alolan Meowth. I don't actually have any of the shiny Meowths in this game. I haven't done any of the Meowths in this game. I'm back, Yellow. Oh, jeez. You weren't gone for very long. Any fossil has the chance of being shiny. Yes, it does. I mean, it's a very low chance, though. How long will this take? Who knows? On average, at 200 spawns per hour, on average, about 35 hours. I mean, sometimes you get really lucky, and sometimes you may not. Am I the only one who actually liked Gen 7? I feel like you're not. A lot of people like Gen 7. In fact, a lot of people tell me that their favorite game is Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. Man, Pack Attack, you gotta finish up that Nathan for you, so we could discuss the last episode. If it's that long, I mean, yeah, let me just see here. Hey, Sax Killer, how's it going? I ended up getting my den. I got my shiny den. Sun is your favorite? Been so busy. Oh, just with work? Oh, and moving too, I guess. Still busy with the move or what? Do you have, like, are you still in the old place? Do you have internet in the new place? Trying to get loads of friends at Pogo so I can get gifts. Get 100 Pokeballs for free. Yeah, I guess so. Because you can open up, what? Can you open 20 per day? Is that what the new cap is? So let's see. 4096 divided by 200 per hour. Okay, so 20 hours. It'll take 20 hours on average, these hunts. Move more stuff today. Internet is swapped next Friday. Okay, so you're still in the old place though, right? 20 per day. That's that's a lot. You can open unlimited? What? I thought you could only open so many per day. And, but you can hold 20 gifts at a time. Okay. It's times like this that I really wish I had a turbo controller. I'm gonna look online. I'm gonna see what, like, the absolute cheapest Switch turbo controller is. Because my fingers are killing me already, and I've only been on for like an hour. Caps at 20 for you. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought you can only open so many. Switch turbo. Even if it's wired, I don't care. 43 bucks. Found a timeline for Tony Hawk games. Oh, what'd you find out? Think there's something wrong with my Omega Ruby game. The wild Poochyena doesn't have a cry. Can't hear it. Uh-oh. Okay. Is this this like Hori one? Is this a turbo controller? It's wired, and I don't really care if it's wired, because I don't really use it. I won't use it a lot. But is it a turbo controller? Nintendo Switch HoriPad wired controller. Question is it a turbo controller? No shinies for me. Prediction is 69,420. Oh boy. Those numbers, hey? So Tea Drinker says, yeah, it is. Okay. Fast action trigger. Turbo settings. Okay. So $25. I feel like that's worth it. I feel like that's worth it. Hori 1 is turbo. Okay. Even though it's wired, like, I don't care. Hey, Wolfger. How's it going? I'm doing alright. And the question is, does Walmart have one? Because I've got a Walmart near my house. And do they have one? Had parents are... Oh gosh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Had your account for 4 years, haven't caught a Pokemon in 3 years. Oh boy. I've had mine since like the beginning, but yeah, I took a long time too. Wired means less latency. I guess that's true. I feel like the latency, even with the the wireless, is just like it's indistinguishable. Like I can't tell. Whoa, Wavy Games. Thank you so much, Wavy Games. I don't know, man. Guess what you said. I give up, man. I give up. Wolfger, quarantine's treating me okay. Yeah, we're not quarantined here anymore. We still don't, like, go out everywhere. But I'm okay. 11 frames latency. 11 frames. Ooh, that's... Are we talking about, like... We talking about, like, 24 frames per second? Because that seems crazy. Whoa! Wavy Games, man. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Articuno tier. This is your 3rd month here. You got the yellow one. I'm checking here for the Hori controller. I don't see one on Walmart, though. If you play Smash, there's about, I'm at 100 for more. Pico, 100. I mean, that's... I got mine in 208, so good luck. Thank you so much, Wavy Games. I really appreciate that, man. Oh, 30 to 60 frames per second. Okay. 11 frames doesn't seem too bad. I still got to pick up some more cards to open on stream here. There we go. There's the delayed thing. That's 2 new members we got today. Brent also became a member, but he didn't say anything. I'm just trying to look up this controller here and see if I can find one. Got a shiny Dracovish really early in the hunt. It was in the first wave of 5 revives. Whoa, that is really early, Wolfger. That is really early. What, oh gosh. No! Not available in stores. Hori wired Switch controller. It's on clearance for $22.99. There's no way that this thing was previously $108. Shiny is silver. It's kind of like it's certainly less vibrant, that's for sure. It's like grayish colored. Boomhauer is so far away. What? Oh, are you watching that episode? Oh, you mean you mean the emote? Yeah, we're still. I think it should be 22 now. Okay, I missed so many of them. I know. I think we're like 8 members still away from a new emote. So it is a far way away. Shininess is decided before the egg is hatched. Yes, it is. It is. It's determined from like when you first collect the egg. So like you can't just fill up a box of eggs and like hatch them, and then if they're not shiny, reset and then hatch them again. So when you get the egg, exactly. Okay, I'm seeing like not sold in stores, Walmart. I'm guessing like here they are. $30, $25, not sold in stores. So maybe I've got to like order one. I gotta like order one from like Amazon or something. But the shipping is like so slow from Amazon. Because everything's being prioritized right now. Everything's getting prioritized. You also can't do the time swap method. For what do you mean? Shay, well, welcome here, by the way. What do you mean, the time swap method? Use Amazon. Yeah, Amazon, it says, if I order it, delivery by May 27th. That's a long time. See, black is $31.08. Blue is $24.98. Red is $29.96. Not really, it's like $3. Yeah, for me, like I'm a Prime member, but it says free delivery by May 27th. That's like the Amazon Prime shipping. When you swap with the parents to manipulate the shiny. Oh, wait, that doesn't work? It doesn't work anymore? I thought somebody said it did. If I add this to my cart, am I using a turbo control? I'm not, unfortunately. I'm not using a turbo controller. I'm literally pressing, I'm on Amazon now, like looking for a cheap turbo controller. But it says if I order today, it arrives on the 27th, which is so far. And as a Prime member, it's like really far away. Is there any option to like upgrade my... Let's see, free Prime delivery, get it Friday, May 29th, or my other shipping option is free Prime delivery, get it the 27th. Hey, yeah, I'm not using I wish Amazon would get it together. I mean, I guess they're prioritizing stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. Things will speed up. You can rebind the A button to a trigger if that's faster. I guess I could. Oh, Brandon's got a shiny Mr. Mime. There you go. Lurkin, ostrich beans, yikes indeed. How about you put this on hold until it comes to you? I mean, I did the other one. It's just, I kind of like get into a groove here where it's just like, I'll switch my hand because the A button works too, but also the L, like the Z buttons also work, so. Maybe I should get a few free months of Prime. It feels like it. It's frustrating that you have to wait so long for some items when normally it should be like 2 days. That's not bad. 622 encounters for Brandon to get his thing. It's weird. Okay, so it's by the you get free delivery by the 27th, but the black controller you can get it by the 25th. Like why? Free delivery by Monday, but it's Tuesday. Like that's so long. That's so annoying. The shininess is determined when you pick up the egg. If you were to soft reset before you got that egg, it'd be like another egg. Yes, I believe so. I believe it's from when you actually pick up the egg. Such good luck with Cyndaquil. Ghastly's taking forever. How long did your Cyndaquil take you though? What was the number? Takes longer to reset. Exactly. It takes longer to reset than it is to pick up an egg and hatch it. Trying to like find other controllers here that might get here faster. 25th, 27th, 25th, 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 25th. I ordered my Pokemon card around 4 days ago, got it today, and it said it'd come on the 20th. Yeah, I've gotten stuff earlier too. So that's the thing. I place an order. They don't charge you until it ships. So maybe like I can also take a peek at like Walmart maybe tomorrow and just to see if they have something in stock. And then just cancel my Amazon order cuz they don't charge you until it ships. Yeah, there's like nothing like that it would come to me this week. My last 6 hunts have all been above 10 or above 1,000. That's crazy. That's a lot. That's 6 hunts in a row over 1,000 is a lot. Cyndaquil only took about 2,000, I think. Well over 4. Yeah, 2,000 is very early though. Were you going specifically for Cyndaquil, or were you just like checking all of the starters and you just happened to get a Cyndaquil? My Honedge went to 2.2k eggs. Yikes. See, my longest egg hunt was Axew, and it took 2,740 eggs. Got a shiny Calyrex? After, oh gosh, no you did not. I was going specifically for Cyndaquil, but also got a Chikorita, but I just laughed and reset. Oh, okay, so specifically for okay. Cyndaquil. So Brandon's having a hard time catching this Pokemon, it seems like. But he's also trying to catch it in like luxury balls and like different kinds of like cool looking balls. He's not going right for the quick ball or for the repeat ball yet. And he's got master balls. Yeah, I know, but you said he said 69 420 encounters, like that's like, I don't know, the funniest number. Your uncle works at Game Freak. Get out of here. You have the DLC earlier. It's not even out. Nobody has it yet. Vegeta, how you doing? Ba, 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 ba. Okay, sure. Yeah, he's just goofing around. It's hard to see if he's just goofing around or if he actually thinks people believe us. Caught my doggo in sort of the beast ball. What? That's crazy. I subbed and I think I'm gonna head out. Hey, thanks for the sub, Shay. Much appreciated. But I'll tune into the next stream. I'll be on tomorrow. If we don't get Arctozolt tonight, we'll be continuing the hunt tomorrow. But take care and thank you. Do you have a shiny Gmax Eevee yet? I haven't caught one yet, but I do have the den. I have the den, so I'm ready to like catch it at any point. I just gotta host it for like some of my channel members first. Don't expect everyone to believe me. Just goof. Of course. I'd be like, if you were trying to like get people to believe me, you picked like the worst possible details. I'm on around 250 for Axie right now. Whoa, that's like 10% of what it took me. Hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll get it before I did. But good luck on Axie. 80% random encounter chance, getting a lot of Rattatas. Oh, that stinks. IDK Studios, 85% is huge. So it's I mean, you might just be on like a bad luck streak, that's all. Yo, Shark Clan, how you doing? Pickles just got here. Have you given up on Rookity? I haven't given up. It's just, it's going to be Frustration Friday now for Rookity. Rookity's going to be Frustration Friday. Those are, Fridays are reserved for, like, my long hunts. Or the hunts that have taken me a long time. Could this take you 100k, or are the odds way too low? I doubt it would take 100k. What are my thoughts on the new Paper Mario? I mean, it looks good. I probably won't buy it right away. In fact, I'm almost certain I won't buy it right away. I'll wait until it goes on sale. But yeah, it looks cool. Let me see, 100k. What is the chance of me going 100k with no Arctozolt? 40, 90, 40, 95 divided by 40, 96 to the power of 100,000 times 100. Oh gosh. The chance of me hitting 100,000 is 0.000000002%. Yeah, I've never played Paper Mario either. I've never ever played Paper Mario. Divided by 4096 to the power. I'm going to redo that number just in case. Ugh. 4095 divided by 40. It's hard to kind of keep an eye on the chat and the... Yeah, times 100. Yeah, 0.000000002% chance of hitting 100,000. This is not going to happen. Those odds are like so low. Let's see, 1 over... Yeah, so that's like a 1 in 400 million chance. It's just not going to happen. Might stream some of the games later. The Paper Mario? Yeah. I'm thinking about doing like, in Pack Attack, kind of like, I was thinking about it, and then Pack Attack mentioned it as well, that maybe like twice a month or every other week, doing like a N64 stream where I play like older N64 games like Banjo-Kazooie, maybe Conker's Bad Fur Day, though that's kind of a age-restricted game. Okay, so here we go. There's another batch. And no shiny. So that's 300 we've done so far. Arctozolt. Yeah, no shiny. So let's go right up to 350 here. Does not mean... But that does not mean you're any more likely to get that shiny. Exactly. Yeah, each non-shiny hatch doesn't give me a better chance, but the chance of actually hitting 100,000 without getting the shiny is extremely unlikely. Tilted Lurker, don't kill me. I've never played a Zelda game. What? You're missing out, man. Legend of Zelda is probably, other than like Pokemon, Legend of Zelda is like right up there, the top game series for me. Thousand Year Door, it's a fan favorite. I have not played any Paper Mario at all. You could play Paper Mario 64. I could. I don't have Paper Mario 64. I feel like now that Paper Mario has been revealed for the Switch, confirmed for the Switch, the cost of Paper Mario 64 for the is going to go up. People are going to start charging more. It's going to be more hype. Exactly. Is that not the gambler's fallacy? What, me saying that I wouldn't hit that? No. It's not. I'm just saying, like, it's a 0.0000002% chance of going to 100,000. Gambler's fallacy is like when you feel like you're due. It's like, well, I've already gone so long without, you know, winning, so I'm due. Like, that's the gambler's fallacy. Legend of Zelda's top 3 game franchises of all time. Probably number 1. I think so, too. For me, Mellow Wolf, for me, too. I mean, I'd like to do some Zelda on the like. I do mostly Pokemon, and I think that's what you guys all like. But like maybe, you know, a couple times a month we could play some Zelda or other games. Sunk cost fallacy. Okay. I thought the sunk cost fallacy is like you've already put so much time and effort in that you should just continue to do it. Straight up can't wait for Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. Need to rebuy it for the Switch for sure. Aftermath. I think I got Mortal Kombat 11. It was like on sale for like the spring sale. Is that a secret rare Brandon just pulled from a dollar store pack? And I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11 yet. It was like really, really cheap on like that spring sale. I just haven't got around to playing it yet. Gambler's fantasy is you believe that the more you don't get something, the higher your odds. Yes, that's what I think I was talking about. But the gambler's fallacy isn't like it isn't committing the gambler's fallacy to say that the odds are so low that it probably won't happen. There's also the law of large numbers that says the more trials you run, the closer your experimental probability tends towards theoretical probability. So I feel like if it's 1 in 4,000, like hitting 100,000 is quite significant. That's a very high number compared to 4,000. You'd be trending close to like 1 out of every 4,000 or so. All the pseudo legendaries, is that confirmed? Oh, okay, that's what some people believe. Yes. Yeah, some people believe though that it's like, well, I've already done 350, so I've got a better chance. But yeah, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You big words. I mean, I like math. Probability is like one of my favorite units in high school math. Getting close to 350 here. I said I'd probably do about 800 today. I don't know if we'll hit 800, maybe 750. We'll see what the time is. Even though it says like not sold in stores at Walmart, I still may check tomorrow just to see. Math is cool. I agree, tea drinker. I agree. I realized 3 likes away from 50. And we're only like an hour and 35 minutes in. So thank you very much, everybody. Quadratic functions are your favorite. Oh boy. I remember quadratic functions. X equals negative b plus or minus a square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Favorite math is calculus. Not a big fan of calculus. I'm not a big fan. I feel like, I was going to say, for engineering, you probably use it a lot. Like, I guess some calculus stuff is good. I don't know. Most people don't use calculus. They just rely on the smarter people to use it for them. Hey, little Lewis. How's it going? I'm watching Brandon open some of these dollar store packs. I don't think he realized that his Marnie card he just pulled was holographic. He's like, I got this and a Marnie and this. Okay, next. But I'm like, that Marnie's a holo. Most boring thing is like shapes. I don't mind shapes. What specifically about shapes? Like area, surface area? Are we talking about translations? Don't have a favorite. I prefer science. I mean, science is cool. I do like science. I mean, my channel name is Chem Nation. I did take chemistry in university. I love chemistry. Said I had the honor of teaching high school chemistry a couple years ago. It was fantastic. I wish I could do it again. The jobs just aren't there. We'll see what it's like in September. Like if there's gonna be more, sort of like more or less people per class, then they're gonna probably need more teachers, and we'll see. My fingers are crossed for September that something will come up. Yeah, chemistry. There you go, Nick. I don't know. Grade 11, grade 12 chemistry. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Especially like grade 11 chemistry, when you start learning about like moles and stoichiometry, and you kind of like you kind of like get a greater understanding of actually what's happening in a chemical reaction. Chem is fun. You like history. I've never been like a big history fan. I'm not against it. It's just I didn't take a lot of history, though. Like in general, I guess I would say I would like history. It is fascinating to me. I just haven't taken a lot of history anything. I was in the faculty of science, so almost all of my courses were like math and chemistry and stats. And I took a couple language courses. Stoics and stoichiometry. Stoic is cool. I like stoic. Now everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving because we're talking about science. Geez, 49 likes. We got 2 new members today. Been a crazy day. I love history and lore. Yeah, history's cool. I mean, the thing is, like, for a lot of times you have to, like, we were lagging just a little bit for a moment. 50 likes. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, I guess with science, it's different, right? Like, once you kind of understand some of the concepts, you can apply it to different things. But with history, it's like a lot of facts you have to remember. Sorry, I am missing messages. Chucky, I didn't see your message. Feel free to repost it. And Polka Guitarist, Jake is here. Saw your Shiny Morpeko video, and I just commented on it. Good luck on the Shiny Arctozolt. Thank you, Polka Guitarist Jake. I was super excited about that Morpeko. Like, it is so nice to, like, be able to have a shiny hunt that I finished the day that I started it. I will repost if you like. Okay, yes, please do. Please do. I remember when you got Dracovish, the stream crashed. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, it did. The stream did crash when we got Dracovish. That was funny. History does kind of repeat itself. Some aspects of it, I suppose. You got Shiny G-Max Eevee. Oh, congrats, Chucky. That's awesome. I actually do have the den right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. That I don't know what you guys think, but that G-Max Eevee cry is like really, really creepy. I really love the lore in Pokemon. See, that's the one thing like I haven't really followed is Pokemon lore. Why does Arctozolt Shiny look like a vampire? Sucked all of his color. Exactly, right? It does. It does, Cameron. We were talking about it a little. Not, I didn't say vampire or anything, but it does look like very faded. It's the shiny is a little bit lackluster, I think. Soy Sauce Tube is back. What up, Shiny Rattata? Says Poke Guitarist Jake. You're in Jono's stream sometimes too. Might stream the Nintendo 64 Paper Mario tomorrow, depending on my work. I I wonder if I should. I wonder what it cost. I wonder what it would cost for me to buy one of those cartridges. Okay, so no shiny. We're going up 350 to 400 now. 350 to 400. It's hilarious, but okay, creepy. It is creepy. It is evil sounding. It's absolutely, like, creepy. Remember hashtagging shiny, hashtagging shiny for shiny hype in the comment section, and the name Shiny Rattata comes up almost every time. Shoot, man, that's pretty funny. Let me look at my local ads and see if there's any Paper Marios for sale. Looks like something that would be sold in Hot Topic. If I had 1 or 2 capture cards, I would stream 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Well, you only need 1. Let's see. Paper Mario. Let me search. Paper Mario. Let's see what comes up here. Pretty upset the price I paid, which was 65 Canadian. Wait, for Paper Mario? 64? Here we go. Okay, we got games here for sale. Paper Mario, $100 Canadian is what this person is asking. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. $125 for Paper Mario in box. Nope. What about this seller here? Paper Mario sold. Okay. See? It's too expensive. Also, when I can get my... Exactly. You wouldn't want to do that without, you know, your family. With your family being loud. Just finished getting Shiny Colossal Hunt for the out of the way. Looked up videos for Colossal Soft resets, and I couldn't find anything. So maybe the first person. Sadly, didn't get it live. Oh, shoot. Well, you know. Cam's, the price you'd be wanting would be around 70 for the game without a box. That's too much. I wouldn't want to pay that much. I can't see myself paying it, even though it's worth that price. I wouldn't pay $70 for an N64 game. I don't think. Let me check Marketplace. A2 because you can't get a capture card for the 3DS though. Capture card because 3DSs don't have video output. So you'd actually have to get like it physically modified, and the company that used to do that is no longer in business. Rattata's an underrated. You like the green? I'm not a big fan of the green, to be honest. For Rattata anyway. I'm sorry, Shiny Rattata. It's not my favorite. Paper Mario. Let me check Facebook Marketplace. Is this the same guy's ad? Looking for the following games. Dang it! Who posts that? Right now I'm doing a weird strat. Circle around daycare for eggs box, and all the Pokemon hatch at the same time, and I swap them for the eggs. For me, I throw in like 5 eggs at a time, and as I'm like hatching them, I pick up eggs as much as I can. That's what I do. You're gonna get shiny Arctozolt in this batch. IDK Studios. That would be amazing. That'd be fantastic. It's a low chance, but so is every batch. Every batch is equally a low chance, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I'm only seeing the one. Are the 2 Paper Mario games. One is $100, and the other is $125 with the box. With a built-in capture card, if you can find one. If you can find one, sure. Yeah, I'm not looking like I'm gonna find a Paper Mario 64. I wouldn't have guessed that it was that expensive. It's okay, not my favorite too, but LOL because I trolled the Elite Four with a team of maxed out shiny rats. Oh man, that's funny. And Pidgeots? Or Pidgeys? Because there are Pokemon games, save transfers over each 3DS. Yeah, I mean, I figure, like, if you're going to buy one with a built-in capture card, you're probably looking at $400 minimum for a 3DS with a built-in capture card. I think Shiny Raticate is pretty nice. Yes, Shiny Raticate is nice. I really like Shiny Raticate for sure. Start off with a 1,000-year door, but that is expensive, so I would start with Super Paper Mario for the Wii. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to, like, avoid spending money on games that I probably won't play very often, or that I don't know if I'm going to enjoy. I've already, like, with the Nintendo Switch spring sale, I've already spent money on games that I haven't played yet. So it's like, I need to not buy any more games, because I haven't even played the ones that I did buy. If I get any spares, I'll let you know. I was asking because I got shiny Ray had Pikachu. Oh, and shiny. Oh man, that's so lucky. I spent $350 when Katsuki was still alive. Bought a 2DS because the 2DS were the cheapest. Sad Katsuki is done. Hope it comes back someday. Yes, that's the company I was referring to. I couldn't remember the name, but like, was that was like for one that was already done, right? Poke Guitars Jake, that was like one that they had already done. Now, because the company doesn't exist, I figure you're gonna pay more than that. And my 3DS is like the Majora's Mask limited edition, so I would not want to send that one in, though. I wouldn't want to send that in. Backlog is huge for games as well, such as Mystery Dungeon. I played Mystery Dungeon. I finished Mystery Dungeon. I didn't shiny hunt in it. Can you use tape to push down the A button on Joy-Cons? No. On a Pro Controller, no. There's no turbo function. No turbo function, unfortunately. So I'm literally sitting here tap, 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 like crazy. Tea Drinker, if you shiny hunt via Masuda method, I would say home is worth it. Because then you can just, like, at the end of the day, you could just dump all your Pokemon into home, and then you could release them 100 at a time. If you just get the free version, then you have to, like, transfer 30 in, then release 30, then transfer 30 more in, and then release 30, and then transfer 30 more in. It's you could do it. It's still faster, but I actually have the full version. I bought the full capture kit, didn't want to send it in, was $350 and $50 with tax. Really lucky. It was in 2008, right before it shut down. See, I wish I had like a Katsu Kitty 3DS, because I would definitely stream some 3DS games. But you know, I'm not a huge fan of like using emulators. So if I wanted to do a stream with a 3DS, I would have to have like the camera pointing at my hands, and I just would not want to hold my hands. I wouldn't want to hold my hands in the same position for hours. Use a vibrate function? I mean, you could, but I mean, it requires like, yeah, I think it's okay now. I think it's okay. But Tea Drinker, it's just like, I just don't want to spend $70 right now for a game is the reason. I'm not saying it's not worth the price. I'm just saying I don't want to spend that money right now. They have wireless capture cards for the new 3DS systems. I recommend you buy a 2DS XL because the capture card then can cause issues to the system. Yeah, but then you have to like download like specific software and stuff, don't you? You have to like jailbreak it. And I've heard there are like reports that like you can mess up your system with it. I wouldn't want to do a wireless capture though. Just prop up the GS. I could, but then I would have to like keep my hands in the same place to play it. That's what I mean. Like I couldn't like sit back and like hold it up here and like and swivel around. Like I would have to literally keep my hands stationary in the same place. No lag. Yeah, I stopped the stream on OBS and then restarted it. Just pirate it and see if it's good and then buy it. I mean, I could, but at the end of the day, like if I'm gonna spend $70, I think there are other games that I would buy first before Paper Mario 64. Like 240p now? Is that what it's at? 240p? Apparently, like I'm uploading on OBS, you know, just over 2,000 kilobits per second. YouTube says I have an excellent connection. Like once in a while I notice like my OBS will like drop right down to like 0 kilobits per second. So it's a little bit strange. Galaxo Eevee. I got G-Max Eevee. I have all 17 G-Maxes in total. That's awesome. A little lag, a little lag. It's still showing good for me. I gotta keep an eye though, because like my OBS keeps dropping to 0, and that's not good. Or at least it's done that a couple times. I wonder if EB Games has those Hori game pads. Let me check. Like any in stock, I mean. No, I don't want Horizon. Gotta get going. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, in the arms of rain. I will see you tomorrow. Wow, they don't. It's nothing on their website. Unless it's just not in the description. Where I wasn't at a store today, no. Cam, when I went out to the store with my friends, they said they saw you. What? I was not out of the house today. And where was this? You in the US? I'm not in the US. I live in Canada. At Jewel? I don't know what that is. Like where in the world? Where in the world? Like what country, what city did they say they saw me in? Though I guess it doesn't really matter because I was not out of the house. So we're going from 401 now to 450. 401 to 450. I can honestly say that nobody's ever recognized me in public. Not even one time. Yeah, I'm not sure where you live. It was not. No, it wasn't. I didn't go out today. Your friends are pulling your leg. Is that good or bad? It's probably good. I mean, if my goal is to be like super famous, I guess that's bad. But like, it's good in a sense that then I got my privacy. You know what I mean? Darius, hey, how you doing? Ever been to Montreal? I went to that Safari Zone. I've passed through Montreal before. I've never stayed there, though. And that was years ago. I want to say that was 13 years ago. Friends just got shiny Arctozolt. Whoa! Your friends also told you that they saw me, though. So I would definitely ask for some proof. No Charm Hunter's back. Welcome back, No Charm Hunter. Right, Cam, I'm going to hop out. See ya. All right, Nick. I'll see you next time. We'll be continuing this hunt tomorrow if we don't get it today. I'm actually doing a little bit better than 200 per hour. We're just under 2 hours, and we've done more than 400. So... LOL, wow, they did. I just woke up for your stream. Oh, man, that's awesome for them. Tell them congrats. You probably have been recognized, but you know, it's weird. To be honest, like, I don't even know if, like, because I'm in Canada, right? And, like, not, like, I don't know. It's like, I think according to my analytics, like, 3% of my subscribers live in Canada, so... And that's all of Canada. I don't know if any of my subscribers even live in Manitoba. Hey, Sunny is here. How you doing, Sunny? Cam, do you give your own stream a like? I actually usually don't. I mean, should I? Ever been to New York City? I've never been to New York. Never been to New York. I've been to Chicago. But I've never been, like, anywhere, like, more, like, east of, say, like, North Minneapolis, I don't think. I don't think I've been anywhere in the States east of Minneapolis. Joey's back. How's it going, Joey? Joey lives in New York. No, never been there. Never been there. I've been to California many times. I've never been to Australia, pickles. You know, maybe one day, but traveling is expensive, especially when you have kids. So I think it'll be a long time before I go to Australia. In fact, I'm sure the next trip I go on will probably be to Disneyland, and that won't be for a couple more years, I think. Pilot Wing 64. Ooh, I haven't even heard of that. California's the worst. Come on. But it's Disneyland. Disneyland is in California. Florida's just weird people in Disneyland. Disney World, I guess. Live in Georgia. Okay. I was like, you live in Georgia, but you're having a hard time spelling Georgia. Yeah, go to Disney World instead. The problem is, like, I don't know, with the 4 parks in Disneyland, there's just, like... I feel like 5 days in the park would not be enough time to, like, see everything. I don't know. I've always been to Disneyland. Maybe one day I'll go to Disney World. But the one thing I like about Disneyland is you can have, like, a hotel right across from the entrance to the park. Right, all kinds of restaurants around. It's you can basically take a taxi cab from the airport to your hotel, and you never need a car. Ever been to Nebraska? I might have, like, passed through Nebraska at some point. I've never stayed there. Pogo is addictive, Joey. I used to be super addicted to it. Not so much anymore. Who cares about Wyoming? Was it Wyoming that Garfield said something about? Ravenpaw, Alola, not Aloha. I guess Alola is what they say in Pokemon. 5 days is plenty, but in Disney World, you monorail the parks and have Disney Springs. Yeah, I know about like the monorail and stuff. But like, I guess with the 2 parks in Disneyland, you get to do a lot of the good stuff multiple times. Hope my thing's working, can't... back, hope my thing's working, can't check for another hour. Oh no, what's not working? Oh, the thing that does the work for you, yes. Not hearing you there, G. Oh man. Went to Disney World in February, got a giant Simba plush. I was at Disneyland last summer. And it is so fun. I love Disneyland. French Disney's a scam. Never been to Disneyland France. How much longer I'll be streaming? Probably like 2 hours. We'll see. Maybe not that long. Who needs to do the same thing multiple times when you can have completely new experiences every day? Problem is, like, if I'm the kind of person that, like, when I find something I like, I stick to it. Like, I'm the kind of guy who, if I go to a restaurant, I'll order the same thing I did last time. You can have, like, 30 different options on the menu, and I'll always order the same thing. Because once I find something I like to stick with it. And let's say I went to Disney World. If I went to Disney World, and what if there's like 30 different rides that I like? I'm not going to have time to do them multiple times. I'm going to head out in a little bit, doing homework, I'll join back. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. More of a Universal Studios fan. See, last time I went to Universal Studios, I wasn't impressed. I mean, I like the Jurassic Park ride, but that was pretty much it. I found a lot of the rides were like those like 3D kind of rides, and my stomach just cannot handle those rides. And you know what I'm talking about, right? Where you're sitting in the chair with the glasses and you're watching the screen, and your chairs move around like this. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they are cool. They're definitely they're fun, but like by the end of the ride, I'm just like. So did you not like Krusty Land? Was it an entire land? Because I've only been to Universal's Hollywood. Animal Kingdom is the best at Disneyland. I got a Simba plush, and I ate a giant Simba pretzel. I mean, I like Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is one of my favorites. Splash Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones. I'm a big fan of I like Space Mountain. I like the Buzz Lightyear ride, the one where you're shooting, as well as like the Toy Story ride. I remember the Tower of Terror. That was a good ride. It's been changed now to like Guardians of the Galaxy. Still a fun ride. I like those. But the 3D rides I just don't do. I'm more of a stay home during the pandemic person. Well, everyone, I am too, right? I don't know if Disneyland is opened again. I know it was closed. Got Zamazenta. I can get the shiny charm. Nice! Rouster Clan, that's awesome. Congrats, man. It's such a good feeling completing the decks. Not trying to sound rude, but it's Zamazenta. Yeah, it's Zamazenta. Not Zamazenta. In Orlando, they at least have a mini Hollywood, Harry Potter Land, Krusty Land, Kids Book Land, Marvel Island Land, Dr. Seuss Landing, Mythology, Jurassic Park, Cartoons Area, soon a Nintendo Land. I mean, it sounds fun. I was in, like I said, the last time I went, it was in California, and I don't really remember too much about it. I just remembered, I think there was like one little roller coaster, and there was the Jurassic Park ride, and like everything else was those 3D rides. So to me, I felt it wasn't worth the price of admission. Though California has Knott's Berry Farm, and Knott's Berry Farm is like an actual like roller coaster park, and I love Knott's Berry Farm. But last time I was in California, I didn't go because, well, my kids were 3 years old and 1 year old, so obviously they're not going on roller coasters. Tea drinker's back. Traded a Solgaleo for a shiny Whimsicott. Just a normal Solgaleo? I guess so. I don't have a favorite shiny Rattata. Out of Gen 8, though, my favorite shiny is Scorbunny. Is it Arceus? You said it drives you crazy when people pronounce it wrong. Is it Arceus? Is that how you say it? Ooh woo, how's it going? You'd like Six Flags. Yeah, Six Flags is good too. Six Flags too, but Knott's Berry Farm I found is better in a sense that the Fast Pass in Knott's Berry Farm is like absolutely worth the price. In fact, I think the Fast Pass is more expensive than the actual park admission ticket, but it's literally like straight to the front of the line every single time. I remember it was like a super hot day. We went on like the River Rapids ride, and then right as we were like coming like to the end of the ride, we were just like, hey, we got the Fast Pass, can we go again? They're like, yeah, just stay on, go again. Meanwhile, there's like people like burning up in the heat. But Six Flags is super fun. I've been to Six Flags a few times. Arceus? Is that how you see it? I've heard so many people say Arceus. Is it CS? I'm gonna leave that hidden, but I agree. Oh, I didn't see it. Oops, here we go. What was hidden? Oh gosh, yeah, maybe leave that hidden. Let's go to the Pokedex just in case. Arcus? Who says that? Yeah, no shiny there. You need to give Orlando at least one go, even if you seem obsessed with the world. Jeez, why do you say that? I'm sure at one point I will, but the problem is like Disney trips are not cheap. And I'm the kind of person, if I'm gonna like spend a lot of money going on a trip, I want to know that I'm going to enjoy the trip. And I'm sure I will enjoy it, but will I enjoy it as much as Disneyland? It's kind of like reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld with Kenny Bania. You know what I'm talking about? He's talking about like, should he order something different? Whereas on one hand, if he orders the same thing he always does, he knows he's going to like it. But if you order something different, it might be better, but it might not be as good. I say Arceus. That's what I've heard a lot of people say, Arceus, so I thought that's what it was. Hey, Chillout, how you doing? Can't see the arrow on my big TV. Just let us sigh, and it moved to the side, and I saw the shiny. Wait, what? Do you get another shiny? What are you talking about, man? Expensive to stay there. You would enjoy Disney World more than Disneyland. You do, I guarantee it. Problem is, I just don't think I would have enough time. Also forget you're Canadian. Also, Canada is 50% A. What? Oh, the word. Yes, that's true. I don't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've got nothing against it in any way. It's just I've never seen it. Yes, chill out. You're saying you were getting Shield. Have you started playing it? You enjoy it? Disneyland is better, I think, than Disney World. I mean, some people have that opinion. I remember my mom's been to both, and she prefers Disneyland. Might be offensive. I would keep the joke to yourself if you think it's going to be offensive. Didn't expect that I was so excited. I mean, yeah, your shiny luck is really good lately. Ravenpaw says half shiny hunting, half watching the stream. That's the way to do it. It's way too boring to do to just shiny hunt. Still hunting in red. It's hard to hunt in red. It's so, I would imagine it's so slow because then you have to spend time to check the stats. A lot of fun. It is a fun game. I would love to get this thing today. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah, I got like about a close to a 20% chance that I would have got it today. When they were picking the name Canada, they picked the letters out of a hat. C, A, D, A, and I know Canada. Let's just grab some consonants and sprinkle it between a bunch of A's, right? Maybe that's why Canadians say A all the time. One bias I have is that I get free tickets to all the parks. Exactly. Tickets are expensive. Tickets, really, Disneyland tickets are super expensive. I think last time I went, I didn't have to buy a ticket for my younger daughter, but I did for my older daughter. So for 3 5-day park hoppers, we paid almost $2,000 for 3 tickets for 5 days. Drake's Old Tamer says, I did go 2K for Farfetch. Yes, that's true. After the reclaim. That's right. That is true. You did. Kadana? Oh gosh, no. Please no. Wish I could join a Gmax raid, but I don't have a Nintendo Online membership. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I guess you need the membership for that. Canada's of United States? Oh, boy. I mean, I like Canada. I mean, you know what? We've got our national health care, cheap meds, low crime rates, clean air. But then again, we got Justin Bieber. Sorry, that's kind of ripped off right from Weird Al's Canadian Idiot song. So I may have some shiny luck. You probably do. You have some crazy good luck, Drake's Old Tamer. Certainly don't want to go to Disney within the year thanks to Corona. Right, exactly. I don't even know if it's open. I know they did close, and Disneyland never closes. I don't know if it's opened yet. 7 years of unused luck, I guess so. You're gonna dream shiny fossil Pokemon. It wouldn't be the first time I dreamt about shinies. I'll be honest about that. Yikes for what? What's yikes? Darius, what is yikes? I mean, I don't think I'll be going to Disneyland anytime soon. It's just the cost is getting too high. Oh, the Beebs, right. So one thing about Canada that's good is we do have cheap meds. I think it's something like in Canada, the government regulates the prices to an extent. So our medicine, like prescription meds, are way cheaper than in the US. Above odds for Rayquaza and need some luck. Oh, good luck. Good luck. How's the quality on this stream, everybody? It's looking bad on my end. But it could just be like it's my computer's just not, or my internet connection is kind of slowish at the time. North is where it's at. Weather in North America, Great Britain. Oh gosh. The weather here is cold. Regigigas and Dino be taken forever. Looks good, Pack Attack says. It's showing for me, it's like really, really like low quality, but that's just the preview window. My preview window in YouTube Studio is like really low, and it's like lagging right now. Park life. At least y'all want the population to stay. What are we talking about? What? Sending my luck after I get the other 2 fossils. Yes. Florida is the best place on Earth. I guess so. If you like people eating your face. Wasn't that guy from Florida? The guy who with the bath salts? You know what I'm talking about. Best way to get a shiny Pokemon if you don't have the shiny charm, it's got to be Masuda method. Masuda method is going to be the best without the shiny charm. 1 in 683 chance. Hey, Koga's back. Welcome back. Gosh. Meds like the low prices. It's crazy. I was like reading about like insulin prices in the US, like how high like the cost is. Okay, we have a few Florida man arrested pretty quickly, hence all the news story. Yeah. That's the thing, right? That's what people see. They see those stories. They don't see like all the normal things that go on. Think you get this thing today? Honestly, I don't, but you never know. I don't, but I hope I do. I'm feeling a little bit pessimistic about it. But I often don't think I'm going to get the shiny, so. Thanks for your advice. Yeah, no problem. Don't have high expectations for the DLC. Oh, man. Game Freak, I think, has done a good job with Pokemon. I think we're not going to get a lot with the DLC. Other than, you know, the tower or whatever that you beat and you get your Cubfu, I don't know how much actual storyline we're going to get with the DLC. I think the big lure is just going to be all the extra Pokemon you can get. Most lax privacy laws when it comes to crime. Lax privacy laws? That's not a good thing. I think I will get it before odds. I want to say the odds are in my favor that I do get it before odds. Have you heard of Dare? I have not. Usually buy all the Pokemon games, but the DLC just seems way too expensive for what it contains. I mean, you could also think of it like it's better than paying full price for like Ultra Sword or Ultra Moon, right? Which is basically be the same game with just a little bit of extra, right? Like you buy Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, it's the exact same game with just a little bit of extra in it. So when you look at Ultra Sun and Moon, is it worth it to pay full price for another game just to get a few extra things? Hey, it's Grid. How you doing? Do you not know Gorillas? Oh, I know the Gorillas. I mean, I probably haven't heard any of their music in like a long time. But I know who that is. They put some sort of story in the DLC so everyone doesn't slander them for selling Pokemon back. It's the DLC. Exactly. But that's kind of like always what it's been like. When they always release like the next one, like Ultra Sun and Moon, or Black, White, and Black 2, or, you know, Alpha Sapphire. There's a little bit of extra they put into it. There's a little bit of extra. So I think it's better like to do the DLC method where you pay less, but you're not getting like the game that you've already bought. You're just getting the extra. There's so many tourists in my town. Probably 60% of the people on the road are from out of town. Whoa. I guess that's a bad thing. People don't like that. Ultra Sun and Moon is way better than Sun, but isn't it like almost the exact same storyline? It's just like a bit of extra. Okay, Chillo says, now I don't get as much luck as I did back when I shiny him, but whatever luck I have, I give to you the best of luck, my friend. Thank you, Chill Out. These full odds hunts are the ones that I need the shiny luck on. I'm glad I got Ultra Moon, though, especially since I lost Moon. I would like to get a copy of Ultra Sun or Moon at some point. Black 2 and White 2 are sequels? See, I've heard some people said they're sequels. It's a completely new storyline. Some people say it's just like a little bit of extra. Is it like actually like a completely different game? What if you get this thing at 666? That'd be pretty creepy. Just don't want to be the coronavirus hotspot. All the two. Oh, right. Makes sense. I get it. I get it. But you said it's been good here. Hasn't it been good? The numbers are still dropping? We had like, I think I want to say like we had like 5 days with no new cases. And then just today we had one case. Whole new trial and a lot more to Ultra Sun and Moon. Okay. But what I'm saying is for the most part, like a bulk of the game, isn't like the bulk of the game the same? Copy of Ultra Sun should be here soon. I mean, Mellow Wolf, I could go to like Best Buy or Walmart and buy a copy brand new. I just don't want to. I don't want to pay full price for a game that's been around for 3 years already. The album is going to be done by the end of summer. That's awesome, It's Grit. Original games for Gen 7. Do you think it should have been? Would I release what? I might have missed something, Dracozolt Tamer. Still dropping, just want to see them spike. Gotcha. So there's still cases. Yeah, we had like 5 days straight with no new cases. And that's not for a lack of testing, because we're doing hundreds of tests every day. 5 days with no new cases, and then today I think it was 1 new case. Black and White 2 have a new storyline with new protagonists. The region has changed a bit. Okay. So it is different. It's different enough. Cam, do you have a Pokemon 3DS game? I do. Koga. I have Alpha Sapphire. I've got Platinum. I mean, that's a DS game, but I have Platinum, I have White, I have X and Y, and I have Moon. Gotta go. Bye, Charmander. Thanks for hanging out, man. Take care. Have a good night. Devil Arctovish 666 with 666 health. Yikes. Oh, that's what you mean. Would I release that? I would not. It'd be creepy, but I wouldn't release it. Mellow Wolf, yeah, I hear you. Nintendo games always hold their value. In Australia, I had to buy from eBay because eBay games don't sell them anymore. Yeah, they do hold their value. And if you can get a used copy at EB Games, it's usually like $5 cheaper. Like, I would rather just pay the extra $5 and get a new game. And I think that's probably what they want. I don't know. You know what? Actually, they probably make more money selling used games, or more profit on a used game sale. Because don't they pay you like very little for your games? Maybe we can play someday when I get a good team in Omega Ruby. I haven't played Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire in like a long time. It's possessed though. It's glitched. 666 health would be glitched. I guess so. That's a lot of health. Yeah, they make more from used games. I would think so. I'll DM you the Tony Hawk video game timeline. Nice. Except you said it wasn't coming to Switch. So that's disappointing. Yeah, they barely exactly. I was just thinking they probably because they're locked in. Like they have to charge manufacturer's price or whatever. And I don't think they make a whole lot off of that. They pay very little, sell for much profit as possible. Exactly. So like in Canada, 3DS games cost $50. So a used one to pay $45 for. I imagine maybe they'll give you $20 for it. I don't know. I haven't sold my games. You make more money selling privately, and they'd be cheaper buying privately. So whenever I look for used games, I always check like Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. And that's where like I buy most of my used games. I used to buy a lot of used N64 games from eBay. But that was sort of like before eBay became flooded with like reproduction carts. And I actually got some really good N64 games for a really good price. I got, if you can believe it, I got Ocarina of Time, N64, like the gold one, complete in box for I think $15 plus shipping, and the shipping was like $5. Never sell any of my games because I'm a collector. Yeah, I don't sell games either. Yeah, 3DS games are still full price for a brand new copy. Exactly. Whereas, like, I guess other consoles, after the game's been out for a while, the price drops, but Nintendo games are always, like, the same. It's kind of like, I guess, Apple products. Apple products are always the same price until, like, the new one comes out. Now's the time to collect Wii games that are cheap. I think so. I think I remember seeing some Wii games that were a good price. Heart Gold Soul Silver is $300 for a brand new copy. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But you can get new copies on eBay for like really cheap, but they're reproductions. And I would never buy like a new copy of Heart Gold Soul Silver from eBay because I wouldn't trust that it wouldn't be a reproduction. For all I know, like somebody bought a reproduction and then is selling it as authentic. Bit weird buying older games, so I don't want to buy a copy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So if I buy like used games, like I'll want to buy it in person so I can actually like look at it. Is there ways you can kind of like look at the things and tell if they're reproductions? Usually, like, I don't know, Nintendo products are usually a pretty they are of a pretty high quality. Like they have a really good quality control. Whereas the reproductions, labels will be uncrooked, or like the font will look fuzzy or blurry or something like that. Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X and Y are going to be worth a lot in a couple of years. I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, you can still buy Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire new. I think it's been around long enough that enough people have it. I can't see those games being worth too much. Friend tried to sell a Wii game. Stop. They offered him €12, which is $13. That's not a lot. Well, what Wii game, though? It's grit. Do you prefer Twilight Princess Wii or Twilight Princess GameCube? I have not played the GameCube version. I've only played the Wii version. Isn't the GameCube version like a chance to like what is it called? Like a soft lock or hard lock, something like that? You can trap yourself, and then it's impossible to complete the game. Is there any difference between the Wii and the Wii and the GameCube? It's not related with Pokemon, but have you ever heard about 31 Minotos, like news, but with puppets? Never heard of it. Never heard of it, Koga. He tried to sell the console. They offered him €12 for the Wii console? Yikes. Yeah, no. Elusive Shade bought a Heart Gold copy, and it doesn't have the Pokewalker connectivity at the top of the cartridge. At the top of the cartridge? I mean, I bought my Heart Gold Soul Silver games without the Pokewalker as well, but I think I paid like maybe about $40 each Canadian, maybe like 30 US. I got a pretty good price. It's off eBay, so I'm guessing it was a fake. If it was just the cart, there's a good chance. GameCube version is mirrored. Oh, I did not know that. So I've never played the mirrored version. I did play like the mirrored version of Ocarina of Time, like for the 3DS, and man, that was confusing. I played Ocarina of Time so many times. Playing the mirrored version was like so confusing. Mainly like not like the what do you call the overworld. It was more like the dungeons that were like I was getting really confused in. I watched a video of YouTube where they tried to pick between original and copy of Pokemon Game Boy Advance. They're very hard. They can be, but if you know what you're looking for, like sometimes, like I've taken like my N64 games apart. Like I actually like unscrew them and look at the thing inside, and you could usually tell. TV show from Chile, the country, very popular South America and Mexico. Needs an English dub. Yeah, I wouldn't understand it. If it wasn't in English, I would not understand it. Just beat the first gym leader. Chill out. That's awesome, man. Congrats on the first gym. Elusive Shade. Also, the game crashes a lot. Oh, then I would say if it crashes a lot, it's probably a reproduction cart. Hate the Water Temple. The Water Temple is probably the hardest. A lot of people talk about the Water Temple and how difficult it is. How long am I going to stream for? Maybe like an hour. I'll probably go to 750, I think. I'll try to get to 750. Ravenpaw says, Cam, do you think I should hunt for Applin now or when I get Eevee? I don't know. I would say, like, do you have a den? Or are you trying to go for a den? Because if you're doing anything, like, with the time changes and stuff like that, to reset for the den, you probably don't want to be worrying about shiny hunting. Still hunting. I'm still hunting. You're still hunting as well, I imagine. Yeah, Water Temple, like, reversed or mirrored would be... Oof. Masuda method, most likely. I mean... Oh, on different games? I mean, I don't know. Eevee, the thing is, like, Eevee is... Are you talking about the G-Max Eevee? Because if you are, like, that's like a limited time, right? So I would try to go for Eevee in that case. IDK Studios is back. Welcome back. Welcome back. As you can see, no shiny yet. We're still going. I'm at the point of having a fairly complete Wii U library. What? How many games are there for Wii U? I feel like if I can get a good price, I would buy the Wii U just for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. But again, I'm trying to, like, save some money. The one thing with quarantine is when you're home a lot, you get bored, and if you're sometimes you get bored, you want to spend money. And I'm like trying to, like, not buy stuff that I don't need. Hunting Eevee. Oh, on Ultra Moon. Okay. I mean, I'd go for Applin in that case. Do you Black and White 2 have... I think Masuda method? When was Masuda method? Okay, well, the games that you want. Gotcha. I definitely am not at that point, at least for N64. Okay, so we are going up to 600 here. I've never done shiny hunting in Black and White or the sequels, so I couldn't tell you for sure. I think the Wii U does not have that many games compared to other consoles. No, I guess the Wii U didn't do so well. The Wii U, from what I heard, was not the best selling console. I wonder what I'd pay for, like, a Wii U. I bet you could probably get, like, a Wii U system for $100. Like, with the gamepad. But I do like Twilight Princess. I do like Skyward Sword. I would love to see, like, obviously, HD remasters of those games. I mean... Twilight Princess already has that, but as for Skyward Sword, it couldn't just be like a port because of the motion controls. They would have to with motion controls. They would have to, like, convert those into like actual buttons combinations. If the Wii U was successful, the Switch would probably have come out at the same time as the PS5. I think so. I could see that happening. But geez, it's like the Switch has been out for 3 years already. The Switch has been out for 3 years, and it's still very popular. I mean, with the pandemic, like, again, it was sold out. You could not find it in stores anywhere. You couldn't find the Switch. You couldn't find the Switch Lite. They're still selling like crazy. You could use Joy-Con for the movement. Right, but you could. But then it kind of like defeats the purpose of like playing playing handheld, right? Like, no, for me, like, I wouldn't want to play handheld mode with like just the little thing sitting there and me having the Joy-Cons. Hey, Gnarly, how you doing? Brando got shiny Sneasel by accident. I saw that too. I saw it. And the shiny Mr. Mime. It was crazy. I heard him like run into the Sneasel. He's like, oh, shoot. And then it was shiny. Into the Sneasel. Yeah, I mean. Hey, Cam, what's up? Congrats on more Pico. I knew you'd get it early like I did. Thanks, Aries. Yeah, it was quick. It was nice to like finish a shiny hunt the same day that I started it. That doesn't happen too often. Wii U only sold 10 million units. It still seems like a lot. Like, what is the Switch at? How many Switches have sold? Sax loves the Switch. Me too. I thought it was just such like a fantastic idea that you can play on the TV and pick it up handheld. I mean, I guess the downsides with that is there's only so much power you can put into the handheld mode. Like, but it's such a cool concept. Wii U's launch titles were pretty bad. I mean, that's part of it too. I'll be honest with the Switch. Part of the reason I bought the Switch, like right when it first came out, was for Zelda. If Zelda was not a launch title, I probably wouldn't have bought the Switch right away. They forced to release the Switch in 2017. It's crazy, I know. It's crazy to think that it's 3 years old already, the Switch. Got a random shiny Sneasel a few months ago. I have not gotten random shiny Sneasels. I saw Brandon. Brandon, I saw your Sneasel and your Mr. Mime. Sure took you a lot of attempts there, Mr. Mime, to catch it. But I saw you trying to use all different kinds of like Pokeballs, so. 60 million units? That's a lot, Tilted Lurker. That's a lot of Switch. That's a lot of units. I got 2 shiny G-Max Eevees today. 1 for Sword, 1 for Shield. Nice! I have the Den, but I haven't caught it yet. Too much money from me with just the Switch. They've got a lot. Like, the Switch is fantastic. It was just a Zelda machine for a while. You mean the Switch? I felt that way. When I first got it, I was kind of almost having buyer's remorse. I'm like, did I just pay, you know, $450 for the Switch plus the cost of the game, like, just to play Zelda? But since then, like, there's so many good games came out. I heard, like, rumors that the Switch Pro, they were saying the Switch Pro could be like a console only, like a TV only thing. And that'd be tough to do, I think, for Nintendo. Because then it's like going backwards. The whole point of the Switch is supposed to be able to do both. But they say, I mean, we got the Switch Lite, which is handheld only, so it would kind of make sense to go back to a console only, but I feel like that's going backwards. After Arctozolt, I'm not sure. IDK Studios, I'm not sure. I don't have anything planned yet. Got 3 in the house. Yeah, you do. Wii U got crushed by PS4 and Xbox One. I guess. Like I said, I think the most recent Xbox that I own is like the original Xbox. It's actually was my wife's. It's sitting in a box somewhere. And I own a PS2, which I only have PlayStation 1 games for. Much better games. The Switch has so many good games. Most of the Wii U games were on 3DS. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Switch Lite is technically not a Switch because you can't switch it exactly. And with like the whole Joy-Con drift thing, like I don't know with the Switch, with the Switch Lite, if the Joy-Cons are having the same issue. Like, well, I guess you don't have Joy-Cons because they're built in on the Switch Lite. I don't know if people are having drifting issues with those. Like I said, if you had Switch Lite and Switch Pro, where it was like a sort of a docked only console, like a regular console, it would be no longer the Switch. I mean, that's the whole point of the Switch. The idea behind the Switch was that you could do handheld, or you could do on the TV. I feel like the dock has to add some kind of power to the Switch. Switch Lite does have drift issues. Ooh. I'm just thinking, because I know in Pokemon Let's Go, let's say if you're in Viridian Forest with all those spawns, if you're playing docked, it's fine, there's no issues. But if you're playing Pokemon Let's Go handheld mode, Viridian Forest is very, very laggy. So what is it about being docked? Only doing 700k for now. I need one of the version exclusives, more common fossils. I got like 13 and 200k. Whoa, yeah, they're hard to get. I think it's like a 1% chance to get the other fossils from the guy on the left. If the dock could have a better online capabilities and a Switch Pro would be amazing. I mean, I think, like, if you're going to do a Switch Pro, I think keeping it, like, being able to switch it would be nice. But, like, give it some more power through the dock if you can. But then I think at the same time, I don't know, it's hard to say, because then people would complain like, oh, it works great, but once I take it off the dock, then it doesn't work as good, you know. It's not as good when you take it out of the dock. I feel like Nintendo's kind of got themselves in a little rut in that the Switch was such a cool idea, being able to dock it, play it on the TV, and use it as handheld, that they're kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they're kind of stuck with that now. And there's only so much power you can put into a handheld. Like when you look at the PlayStation 5 or like the new Xbox coming out, it's an actual console. Like you can put so much into that. Consoles usually last 7 years, so I don't think they'll make a new console for a while. I mean, they could upgrade it a little bit. Switch can run a lot. It can. I don't know if it's the Switch. It's just, what worries me is like in handheld mode, like Let's Go Pikachu, it like lags in handheld mode. Kind of shiny. G-Max EV finally cam, dude. Oh, Eddie, that's awesome. I've got my den. The new Xbox is just a refrigerator. I haven't seen it. Is it pretty big? Like people always say like, oh, like Xbox and PlayStation have better graphics, which may be true, but like compare the size. Like you can't just pick up your Xbox and play it handheld mode, like the Switch. It'd be interesting, like once the PS5 comes out and the Xbox, like what the sales are like compared to the Switch. It's great. It says, personally had the PS4 for not a long time, so I don't think I'll buy the PS5 for a while. Okay. Like I said, I only have a PlayStation 2. I probably won't buy a PS5, though. Nintendo has more fun games, in my opinion. Well, I kind of agree. I would say, I don't know that they have funner games. I would say it's just, they have... Nintendo has games that I enjoy more. Like, if you're really big into, like, first-person shooter type games, then the Nintendo Switch isn't for you. And that's what a lot of people like. I kind of like the cartoony games. I like Pokemon. I like Mario. You know, I like Zelda. I like Banjo-Kazooie. Or Ukulele, which is the spiritual successor. Being able to hack a Switch will keep it in running against other consoles. Those old models are selling like crazy, so it's good. I have my old model. Okay. Oh, Eddie, I really hope I can join that cam if you don't mind. Wait, sorry, what am I talking about, Eddie? I'm talking so many different things here. Like, what do you want to join? Oh, right, the raid. The raid. I'm not. The problem is I don't think I'll be hosting live raids anymore. Gonna do Magmar with you on Thursday. Gonna hunt it on Let's Go Pikachu. Ooh, okay. I'm not doing Magmar on Thursday. Right now, Scyther is winning the poll. People want to see me hunt Scyther. Infinity Gauntlet, a franchise. Boom, boom, boom. Love all those games too. Me too. I mean, I was thinking about, and I don't know, like, I gotta kind of gauge the interest, because I thought like Pokemon Snap was pretty cool, but it was probably like when I played Pokemon Snap, it was my least watched stream in a long time. So I would like to play some like old games, but I just don't know what the interest is. I'm gonna die with Pogo battling. All night I do is lose. Pogo battling. I did my very first Team Rocket battle yesterday, and it took me so many tries to beat like the Team Rocket grunt. Bought Yuka on my Switch. I'm thinking of getting Impossible Lair on the Switch. See, Ukulele, like the first one on the Switch, was absolutely fantastic. Impossible Lair, I had a hard time getting into, because it's a mix of like the levels are 2D. It's either like 2D, like a side scroller, or like the top down view. It's not like the big open world like the first game. I'm not a huge fan of side scrollers. I mean, new side scrollers, obviously. Like some of the older games, like Mario's and stuff like that, I don't mind. But now that like I had a ukulele that is, that's like a full, nice, big overworld. It's hard to go back to side scrolling. It's Grid says Nintendo has some great games, but there are some great games on the Xbox One, like Gran Turismo, GTA. Yeah, see, for me, I'm not like a big fan of those kind of games. Nothing wrong with them. I've got no problem. It's just not games that I enjoy really that much. So that's why, like, you know, PS4, Xbox, probably not something I'm going to get. Hosting raids is a hassle. It is a big hassle. Sax, you know I've done it a few times. It is very difficult. You get the same people jumping in over and over. And because, even though you say, like, hey, you know what, if you've been in once, let other people have a try, they don't care. And their Switch name is usually different than the YouTube name, so I don't know who to like ban or like remove from a friend, and then people do get in and then they don't catch it, and it's just super frustrating. Tilted says the Switch is doing so well after the failure that was the Wii U. They'll support the Switch. I don't think they're gonna switch from the Switch, but I don't know. I don't know if it needs an update yet. I don't know if it needs a power boost. Ari says, I'm going to go to sleep. Have a great night. Cam, hope you get the shiny early. Me too, and have a good sleep. I'd watch Pokemon Snap. Fast stream was like at 4. Yeah, I understand. Like, if it's in the middle of the night and you're sleeping, I don't expect anyone to like to get up and watch. But like right now we got 24 viewers, which is pretty good. When I was doing Pokemon Snap, like for most of it, I would say we were under 10 viewers, which is like the lowest the streams have been in a while. It was still fun, like don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know what kind, like how many people are interested in me playing older games. Mellow Wolf, I got a shiny Eevee in a raid from a host. From a host was a night, so just getting into it. Definitely was disappointed. I have a PS4 but only played the same 3 games. So you were disappointed with The PS4, that's what you're saying, Sax? Good morning from Tea Drinker. I guess, yeah. What the heck are you doing up? You're what, 6 hours ahead of me? So 5:30 in the morning? And you've been here for a long time. Honestly, lost count of how many Growlithe I've seen and read. Well, if you're hunting... Oh, in Pokemon Red. Yeah, I guess. Probably a lot. Pain to get in the raid, was lucky enough to catch one. And that's the problem I had. When I was hosting it, like, I know people were getting frustrated. They couldn't get in. And then people finally would... Oh, shoot. Is that a mosquito? Oh, no. Is that a mosquito? Oh, shoot. Please don't be mosquitoes already. But yeah, people would get into the raid finally, and then they wouldn't catch it. And then they'd be like, I didn't catch it, can I try again? And I'd say like, well, there's still people who haven't even been in once yet. I know, but I didn't catch it, can I just please have another? It's just way too much work. 5:30, it's so early. Yeah, like now all the games feel the same, not interested in shooting games, and that's all it's catered to. And there's nothing wrong with that, if that's the kind of games you like. Me, I've never been into like big into those like shooter games, which is why I'll likely never buy, you know, a PlayStation or Xbox. Nintendo has more games that I like to play. Privately through Discord or something. Yeah, right, like right now, and not to like push my memberships, that's not what I'm trying to do, but like the Articuno tier members of my channel will always get access to my raids. And I did that partly just because like I just can't host raids for everybody. Like if I had 100 Articuno tier members, I just wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to remove that from a perk. I don't know. I'm not gonna say never, Tea Drinker. I'm not gonna say that I'm never gonna do another raid stream, but might not be for a while. The only shooter games I played are Fortnite and COD Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile. Really? Okay. Filtered Lurker. I played like a little bit of like 007, and I wasn't really good at it. I know my brother-in-law, he liked to play it. He's pretty good at it, and we've played quite a bit 007, and like I think I beat him once. I'm more into RPG games, and I used to love racing games. Saxkill, I like RPGs. Racing games, yeah, I like depends on some. Yeah, racing games are cool. Like I like Mario Kart, and I think I like Nitro Racing, like Crash Nitro Racing. Diddy Kong Racing was kind of cool, like the Nintendo racing games. And I was looking forward to the Star Wars Episode 1 racer, which was delayed. So racing games are fun. I haven't played like any of like the more realistic racing games though. I really enjoy Nintendo games, but I also like NHL games and Gran Turismo on my PS4. See, the sports games are something I've never really been big into. The old Need for Speed games and Midnight Club series were the best. I remember playing a game. Do you guys remember Crazy Taxi, I think it was called? I really don't remember a whole lot about it, but my friend had it. I think it was a PlayStation game. Crazy Taxi. And I just remember that was a pretty fun game. Midnight Club games are the best. See, I don't even know what that is, Midnight Clubs. Sax remembers Crazy Taxi. I also had, I think, I played like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. In that, I spent a lot of time playing Tony Hawk. And apparently they're remaking the games, but not coming to the Switch. At least not right away. Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't actually think I've ever played Simpsons Hit and Run. Midnight Club was made by Rockstar, which made Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Grand Theft Auto, obviously, is still a very, very popular game. I might have played it a few times. When do I think Pokemon is going to end? Probably not for a long time. I mean, Pokemon is the most financially successful media franchise of all time. Out of all media franchises, Pokemon has made the most money. So I don't think anytime soon. It's great, but 25. Is so disappointed. I don't want it as It's bad at what people are saying. You don't think it was as bad as what people were saying? I don't remember. The last Tony Hawk game I played was Tony Hawk 2. Hey, Walker, how's it going? Still going for the shiny Arctozolt, as you can see. Hey, Scolding Fawn, how are you? I think Pokemon will end once the sun explodes. I don't think Pokemon is going to end for a long, long time. Pokemon makes so much money, and most of that money comes from, like, merchandise. It's still very, very popular. It's funny that I think, like, I remember reading, like, so many people were complaining about Sword and Shield before it came out, like, it doesn't have the national dex, or, you know, the size of the sprites, or the size of the Pokemon, the scaling is off, or, you know, they reuse the same animations. Well, but all those same people bought the game anyway. So, I don't know. I always admired Nintendo does its own thing. It does. Nintendo seems to be, like, they're pretty innovative. Like, the Nintendo Wii came out, it was like, wasn't Nintendo Wii the first, like, motion thing, right? And then, you know, PlayStation and Xbox came out with their own, and then, and now with the Switch, right? First time you can do a handheld and console in one. Never heard of those complaints until Sword and Shield. You mean, like, for other games, you mean? When I buy Pokemon, I was never worried about graphics and such. Me neither. Like, I play it for the storyline. Honestly, like, if somebody says, like, they reuse the same animations, I would have never noticed unless somebody told me. Just wanted the new Pokemon. And that's what people want. People want a new region and they want new Pokemon. Like, that's the biggest thing. If you think about Pokemon, like, Gen 1 to 8, it's the exact same game. You're protagonist, there's a rival, you go and you beat all the gyms, there's a champion, and that's it. Like, that's every single Pokemon game is the same. Sure, they have little differences, but it's the same basic storyline. And it's fun, that's what people like. It's the same with Zelda, Legend of Zelda games. You travel through the, you know, the world, beating temples, and eventually you face Ganon or whoever the boss is. People like that. That's what people want. If Nintendo had an infinity gauntlet of games, Pokemon would be too infinite. Pokemon? Yeah. Pokemon, there'd be Zelda, there'd be Mario. Or maybe 2 Marios and a Zelda, or 2 Zeldas and a Mario. I'll be trying to stream from my Xbox to YouTube. Nice. All right, are there like consoles you can stream directly from the console to YouTube without a capture card? I think there are, right? Laziest Pokemon game so far. I don't know if it's the laziest. I think part of it is just like there was time, they were crunched for time and they couldn't get everything done in time. I mean, the wild area is super nice. Right? Like, we never had anything like the wild area in Pokemon before. Skateboard controllers were sick for someone who doesn't actually skate. Ah, yes. Skateboard controllers? You mean the games? I wish they could have at least used different models for Team Yell instead of being the same. I didn't like Team Yell. Team Yell is, I mean, I thought Team Skull was bad. Team Yell is just like, they're not even bad guys. They're just a bunch of Marnie, like, fanboys. That's all they are. Hey, it's Flame Fox. How you doing, Flame Fox? PS4 can stream and record just from the PS4. That's awesome. But at the same time, like, you couldn't do, like, overlays and stuff like this, I don't think. Can you? I know some people say this is a stupid argument, but the trees look bad. I heard. It's a giant field. It's different. I guess just kind of like seeing Pokemon, like, roaming around is cool. But I do know, like, I was looking at the trees. Like, literally, the trees in Pokemon Sword and Shield are, like, the same quality graphics as, like, say, Ocarina of Time, which is, like, a 20-year-old game. You know what I mean? But again, I didn't notice that. It's not something I said, like, oh, the trees are so ugly, until somebody pointed it out to me. I didn't think they realized how successful the Switch was going to be, and got caught on back foot a bit. It was super successful. I don't know, like, who knows, like, after the Wii U, and kind of like, it's like with the Wii U, you had like the gamepad with the screen on it, so the Switch in a sense isn't like a huge leap from that, but the Switch was so successful. Just game and audio. Yeah, figured. Why do Pokemon pop in? Well, it's just, I guess, how else are they going to do it? You can't, like, preload the wild area with all of the spawns already. I mean, there's no other good way to do it, is there? Not that I can think of. Xbox 360 skateboard controller. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. National Dex could have easily been implemented, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't care that there's no National Dex. That doesn't bother me. We're getting more Pokemon in the DLC. Gonna catch another shiny G-Max Eevee. That's awesome. I got my den. It's a square shiny den. I'll probably catch it in a few days. They put a bit of development resource into Little Town Heroes. Could have used it for Sword and Shield. At the end of the day, I think it's just like they wanted to get the game out on time. And for the most part, I would say a vast majority of the people are happy with it. I think it's just a very vocal minority that complain about it. Because if other people weren't complaining, I would have never complained about this game. Reused from the 3DS. Again, Tilted Lurker, that I wouldn't have noticed that unless someone pointed it out. That, to me, I don't care that they reuse an animation. Like, that doesn't make the game worse for me. Will you get it before my 748? Probably not. Before 1008? Probably not. Not going to continue. I mean, people have their reasons for liking or disliking. Honestly, all of the things that arguments that people have why it's not a good game don't matter to me. To me, it doesn't matter that they reused animations. Right? I know they said they didn't do the National Dex because it would be too hard to do all the animations, and people say, well, you didn't even do any new animations. So that's not necessarily the truth, but at the end of the day, I'm okay with not having the National Dex. I will lock myself in my room to avoid getting blood drawn. Oh no. Getting blood drawn's not the worst. When you give blood, like when you're actually donating blood, the needle they use is like huge. It's like a big honking needle. But when they're just like doing blood for testing, it's like such a small needle. You'll be alright. Man, I can't remember. The last time I gave blood, I've gotten to donate blood like a few times, but but like a couple of times, like they were unsuccessful donations. So it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop doing this. But I swear those needles they use are like a chopstick. Those things are massive. Wish the trading was better because I know it's my fault for not checking, but I accidentally traded away a shiny G Max Pikachu to a random that I was supposed to trade. Oh shoot. Yeah, well, I guess they could have done that a little bit better. I think mass release option would have been nice to have in this game. It's in Pokemon Home, but it would have been nice to have in this game. And I think making a way to like favorite a Pokemon would have been good. Never donating blood. I mean, I should go back to donate blood. I really should. I've seen people that hate on games without reason, like GTA Vibes being hated because the haters are not old enough to play the game. Well, it's a pretty like graphic game. I mean, nobody likes needles. Arctozolt Tamer, nobody likes them. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Unless they do something like removing shinies, shiny hunting, and transferring Pokemon, people will still buy the game. Exactly. If they came out with like Gen 9 and there were no shiny Pokemon, there's a ton of people who would not buy the game. Absolutely. People are going to complain about a lot of little things, but at the end of the day, you're still buying the game. They say if you're really upset, like, protest with your wallet. Because as long as people are buying the games, there's really no incentive for them to do more, I guess. I didn't realize until after it popped up. Oh, yeah, that stinks. That stinks, yeah. I mean, I suppose you could have implemented a trade thing like in Pogo where you can actually like select a friend from your list and initiate a trade. I would not buy the game without. I probably wouldn't either. At this point, now that I've like started shiny hunting, I don't know if I would buy the game. Well, you know what? I actually probably would. I probably would, but maybe not right at launch. I would like wait and get a used copy. Yeah, if you're not old enough, it's not a reason to hate the game. Exactly. Need my shinies. Keep on playing the game. If they're shinies and transferring Pokemon, if they remove any of those, I'll stop by. I don't think they ever will. I don't think they'll ever get rid of trading and battling and shinies. People give a bad review to a game because they're not old enough to play it. It's like when I see reviews on Amazon where it's like people give it a 1-star review. It's like, it came damaged. It's like, okay, well then like contact Amazon and get a new one. That's like, you're not reviewing the item. You're just giving it a star because your package was damaged. I've seen like reviews where people are like I bought like a table mat, I guess, like to put my keyboard and trackpad on. And I saw like a review on one. Somebody gave it a bad review. They're like, it wasn't big enough. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It says right in the description how big it is. So if you didn't like that it was too small, maybe you should have measured before you bought it. It's like if I accidentally ordered a small shirt and I'm like, oh, 1 star, it was too small for me. I wear a large shirt. It's like, well, it's not the company's fault that you bought one that was too small. Shiny hunting community is way too big. Yeah, they would never remove shinies. I actually responded to that review when someone's like, not a good product, it was too small. Like, to me, like, that's like completely user error, if you want to call it that. That's just you either not reading the description or not measuring beforehand. You got, literally, you got exactly what you ordered. I didn't get Rookity yet, Antonio. Rookity will be continuing on Friday. So assuming we don't get Arctozolt today, the shiny, I'll be continuing this hunt tomorrow. Thursday is going to be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and at the moment, if anyone here has not yet voted, there is a poll in the community tab on the Chem Nation channel. Human error, yeah, I guess. There's a poll that which you can vote which shiny we're going to do in Let's Go Pikachu. Right now, Scyther is well in the lead. So it's looking like Thursday is going to be a Scyther hunt in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And then Friday is going to be Rookity. Dracozolt Tamer, I wasn't doing Frustration Friday at the time that I did Dracovish. Frustration Friday didn't come into effect until Axie was taking me so long. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I think maybe I'll go to 800. That was sort of my initial plan here, was to do 800. Saw a parent complaining GTAV is not appropriate to a 10-year-old. Well, that's like saying, like, that's like complaining that an R-rated movie is not appropriate for a 10-year-old. Like, some games are kid appropriate and some aren't. So be it. So buy your kid Mario Kart. Stephen King's It Part 2. Ooh, what a horrible movie. This isn't appropriate for my 10-year-old. No, it isn't. Yeah, people complain about some strange things. I mean, you could definitely report reviews, but at the same time, I think it's like they're probably going to keep the review unless there's, like, you know, profanity or something, you know, something bad. It's just, I feel like for some, like, smaller companies that get bad reviews for things that they shouldn't be getting a bad review for. The gaming mat was too small. Well, like, okay, but then don't buy it if it's too small. It tells you the size in the description. Yeah, that's true. Cover the game. It does have a rating. I'm assuming Grand Theft Auto is rated M for mature, right? Complaining water's too watery. This water doesn't have enough flavor. How did we get into the complaining stuff here? Geez, let's talk about something positive. I got that shiny Morpeko yesterday. I was pretty pumped about that. Dracozolt Tamer's got a couple really early fossil hunts. That's awesome. This chat is starting to get a little too negative, I think. Have to be 18 to play. Okay. Can you buy, like, I don't know, if you're like 12 years old, say, could you go to EB Games and buy a game that's rated M? Will they sell it to you, or do you actually have to have, like, a parent? Yeah, I don't know what PEGI is. P-E-G-I. Whoa, I just noticed we were at 58 likes. I think this is probably the most likes a stream has had in a while. So I think if we don't get this Arctovish, I'm going to go up to 800. It's the age rating in Europe, and you have to have a parent with you to buy a physical copy. Okay. Gotcha. Like I said, I don't know if, like, here, you may not, like, technically be allowed to, but I don't know, like, how strict, say, like, a Walmart employee is, or, like, EB Games or GameStop. Like, will they sell it to you? I'll give you shiny G-Max Eevee for that shiny Ralts, but dude, no thank you, or no thanks, Arc. I've actually got a shiny G-Max Eevee Den. So I'll be catching one in a couple days. But nope, I put in too much work for that Ralts. I don't typically trade my shinies unless I have duplicates. In which case I'd give them away. Yeah, it took me like, I want to say maybe like half an hour to get my Eevee Den. Less than an hour for sure. I got super lucky. My first seed had a square shiny in like 3.5 years of skips. I'll do anything. I love Ralts. It's my second favorite. I mean, if you're willing to do anything, shiny hunt for it, my man. I mean, you could do Masuda method, 1 in 512 chance. Yeah, I got really lucky on my den. It was like just under 1,300 frames for a square shiny. It's like, ooh, that's pretty good. Could do a Ralts hunt. Yeah, like I said, if you're willing to do anything, hunt for it, man. It'll feel way better if you get it yourself. I don't consider Den shinies to be real. It may just be me. Well, I mean, that's the only way to get a G-Max Eevee. The only way to get a G-Max Eevee is through a den, right? The only way to get G-Max Pokemon is through a den. And like I was talking to Saxkilla about this. Like, if you didn't use the exploit method, if you didn't like do like the time skip or anything, like the frame skip, whatever you want to call it, it would be next to impossible to get a shiny from a den. Like, you would just not be able to. You would not be able to get a shiny. You just wouldn't. You would just never get one. I mean, blindly rolling, legit, check your seed, not legit. I mean, they're legal, they're legitimate in a sense, but you do kind of have to cheat in a way to get them. But otherwise, it'd be impossible. I suppose you could continue to throw like wishing stones in and maybe get lucky and get it. But at the same time, you'd run out of watts very, very quickly. Played it in 23 hours. Oh, wait, I tried speedrunning original Red Dead Redemption. 23 hours. See, Red Dead Redemption is a game I think I would enjoy, but it's not for the Switch. I don't have a normal Ditto, unfortunately. Somebody here might. If you need one. Arcreus is subscribed. Well, thank you, man. I much appreciate that. Practice of downplaying certain shinies is crazy. I guess, like, for me, like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it at some point. consider raid and Chinese as hacked Chinese. They're not hacked in but you do need a hacked switch to get it. Like I said, the only thing is that without using any exploit, nobody would ever have, like maybe 1 or 2 people would have a shiny Gmax Eevee. Nobody else would have them. Congrats on 2,000 subscribers, by the way. Thank you so much, man. But there's only so much effort, like for Gmax Pokemon, like for Masuda method, for Encounter method, you can put in the effort. For Dens, you just can't. You can't put in the effort. You can only get so much watts. At the same time, like, if Nintendo patched it or something, or made it so that you couldn't seed check, or like, let's say every time you entered a raid, you had to save so that you couldn't, like, do it, I'd be okay with that. But without doing exploit, nobody would have shiny Gmax Pokemon. Like, they would be so incredibly rare. How do you get a seed? There's like bots that you can use. You catch the Pokemon and then you trade it to like special bots and they will give you a seed. RNG manipulation. Oh, well, something. Yeah, it is like it's not completely legitimate. Like obviously you're getting a shiny in a way that was never intended. It was never intended by Game Freak. So I would say that it's not legitimate. They're legal, right? The Pokemon you're catching is 100% legal. You're just kind of using a method that was never intended to be used. And it's not as fun, yeah. It's like knowing when you get a shiny from it. Yeah, it's certainly not as fun as like when you've been hunting and you finally get one. Appreciate you helping me out. No problem, man. Just resetting and never in a million years my full art shiny equal to den shiny. Yeah, I get it. You know, resetting fossil. Well, I don't think so. I wouldn't consider resetting, because once you're out of them, save that game. I think if they cared, they would just make it so that like when you collect an egg, it's shiny. They could do the same with a fossil, right? I think Game Freak knows that for years people would soft reset legendaries. If they really cared, like if that wasn't a legitimate method, I would think that maybe the shiny legendaries would be determined as soon as you start the save file. Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. Like I said, some people don't care. At least, like, if you get the den yourself, you do have to put in some work. I guess the one difference that you could argue is that in order to do a seed check, you have to... You don't have to have a hacked switch, but you have to have access to a hacked switch. It's like when the God Egg came out from duplication and they said... like... I remember who, I'm not going to say who it was. The God Egg came out and they said, this is finally perfect. You don't need a hack switch to do this. You could do this on your own. You don't need to hack your switch. You can duplicate it with your own switch. But at the end of the day, you still have to have access to a hacked switch. So while my switch isn't hacked, I would still have to connect to a switch that is hacked. But no, you don't need to have access to a hacked switch. But you would it would take way longer. Like if you couldn't check your seed, you would have to do like the 4-day check, And that would take forever. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of exploits, but at the end of the day, the only way you're going to get a shiny G-Max Pokemon is by exploiting. You can check a seed without that? How do you check a seed without a bot? Alright, I'm going to do 50 more here. So let's double check. Nope, did not miss it. What am I doing? Okay. Close. There we go. Make the G-Max trait inheritable? I guess so. They could do that. Like, if they made the G-Max trait inheritable, then I would definitely like Masuda method it. For sure, 100%. But at the current state of the game, it's not impossible to get shiny G-Max Pokemon, but it's about as close as you're going to get. You can get a shiny G-Max without exploiting. The chance of it happening is like extremely rare. Like, it's not like I can just keep re-rolling the den over and over. Like with the Masuda method, I can just keep breeding eggs over and over and over. Or I can just keep encountering Pokemon over and over and over. You can't do that with dens. So I used to get dens. Oh, the first den I hosted. Oh, okay. It's a lot of work, though. I guess something to do with, like, checking, like, the stats. Or I don't know. I'm a head out. Alright, Landon. Take care, man. Oh yeah, time skipping is definitely an exploit. I don't think anyone's arguing that fact. I think some people are just saying, like, at some point you've got to do an exploit to get a shiny. I'm not saying I support exploits. I would love it if they, like, made the G-Max inheritable. Even if they did something like Hidden Ability where it was 60% chance to inherit the G-Max, then I would do that. But as Sax says, I think there's probably some truth to what Sax is saying. They don't really care because stopping it would ruin their sales. At the end of the day, there are a lot of people who just want to get shinies as fast as possible and will use exploits. And I think, Sax, what you're saying is probably true. If they really cared that much, they would fix the exploit. On the other hand, like, people who generate Pokemon with, like, unrealistic stats, they do care about. Because if you're generating a Pokemon that's, like, super strong, then you have an advantage in the battles. And they do care about that. Time skip so shiny. Yeah, again, Tilted Lurker. I don't think anyone's arguing that shiny dens aren't exploits. I think just about anybody will tell you that it is an exploit. Game Freak and Nintendo are smart. They aren't blind. No, they know what people are doing. That's why they have it in place where you can't even use Pokemon that aren't meant to be used online. Exactly. Like, before this, I think, like, you couldn't use a shiny G-Max Pikachu or Eevee online, right? Because they weren't available. If you hack a shiny, you patch it, people are mad. I think, at the same time, like, I think Nintendo knows, like, to say Game Freak doesn't know about the exploit, the time skip, I think would be silly. I just don't know how much they care. Gotta go have some schoolwork that needs to be done. Hopefully I'll be back. It's Grit. I'm only going to be on for probably like 10 more minutes. Or so. Shiny Arctozolt. What? No. I don't think so. Nice try, Change the Games. You always try to trick me like that. You guys are all congratulating Change of Games, but I think the Change of Games has been shiny hunting in a different game. I think he's just trying to trick me into thinking that I got a shiny Arctozolt. And they do. They get a lot of publicity from people who hack. That's true, too. And how's it going, Gator Pride? It's not the first time that Change of Games has tried to trick me into thinking I got the shiny. Saw someone hacking the game just yesterday doing 3-star raids, shiny Zacian Zamazenta, then was being sarcastic. Yeah, see, like, that is not something I would do. I wouldn't, like, I wouldn't get a shiny Zacian or Zamazenta from a raid because it actually is impossible to get one. At that point, that's not an exploit. That's like straight hacking the game. Probably stay for 10 minutes. Okay. Eddie says, Gator! Taking care of my daughter. Daughters are great, aren't they? I've got 2. What's your opinion on Blaine's? I'm not going to give any sort of opinions on other YouTubers. It's good. Hopefully you're all staying safe. Absolutely. Yeah, Gator Pride. Yeah, we are. Oh, my daughter's 6 months. Ooh, so young. Gator Pride, that's so young. Yeah, those Pokemon are only good for looking at. I mean, I'm sure at some point Nintendo will release shiny Zacian Zamazenta probably as an event Pokemon. But yeah, you can only, it won't let you use them online or anything. My only, you can't do anything with them unless on a land. Exactly. My only criticism with like the exploit is in a sense of like as a content creator, like if people who do the exploits and get these shinies faster are going to get more attention than the people who are taking the long way and getting them slower, if that makes sense. If you're like just like a full odds hunter may not get as much, you know, attention as somebody who's who shiny hunts Masuda method and gets more shinies, you know? Just subbed and like, thank you, Gator Pride. Much appreciated, man. We got 58 likes. 58 likes. 2 away from 60s. 60. IDK Studios, for anyone who has hunted in Heart Gold, is there better methods such as chaining? Better than random encounters? Ooh, I don't know. I'd rather Masuda for shinies than dens. See, me too. Like, if, like I said, I actually hadn't thought of that before, but somebody, like, we said, make the G-Max trait inheritable. Even if it's like a 60% like hidden ability, that I would do. Then I would catch whatever G-Max Eevee and then breed it. You know? Find a shiny on accident without knowing it. You could try hunting and never get it because of how rare. It's true. Exploits and Sword of Shield have gone too far now. We have shiny Raid Dens, God Egg, Duplication, Hacked, Pokemon, shinies, Zamazenta. I mean, Sax has pointed this out too. Like, all of these things have existed like forever in the Pokemon games, right? The issue I guess now though I see is that it's so easy to trade with people. Like, you can duplicate back all the way in Gen 1 games. The problem is it's like you need to actually physically be next to a person with a link cable to trade it. But now with online trading, it's way too easy to get everything, I think. 1 away from 60. Woo! Well, if anybody's here hanging out, having a good time, enjoying the content, please hit that like button. I'm only going to be on for a couple more minutes. Especially if you use a bot and you're not even there. What? Okay, I need to. Just got my Switch again because I sold my others. Have to rebeat the game. Ah. Find a Jigglypuff with cute charm. First lodge. Ooh, weird code. Oh man, 1 in 100. I thought it was better than 1 in 100. Guy says, did another 300 encounters for roly-poly, no luck. Ugh. May try to do some more hunting with Masuda method just to test my luck. What would you suggest I hunt? If you don't have Score Bunny. Plus a lot didn't have means to back then. I think like the hacking, genning, has been a thing for a long time. It's just easier to do it now. And especially with like the online trading, Pokemon like online, and even back like it was just easier to like to share everything. Action replays, Game Sharks, exactly, right? Exactly. I remember I had a Game Shark. I always used to use like the walk through walls thing. And I'll be honest, like I used it to get myself an Alakazam because I didn't have a friend to trade with. At the end of the day, for most people, it's not hurting anyone. Right? Like you just play the game the way you want to play it. If somebody's hacking their game or doing some exploits, it's not going to affect your gameplay in any way. See, I don't hack. I do like the den thing, but it's more for others than it is for myself. Unless you use hacked mons against others, you're right. But at the same time, like you can't use a hacked mon online that's like above what's obtainable normally. Like you can't make like an ultra strong Pokemon and use it online. It won't let you. Hey Pom Pom Pie, how you doing? I'm only gonna be on for like a couple more minutes, I think. Until this batch runs out. Well, we're coming up to 800 revives. I knew it was about a 1 in 5 chance, a little bit less than a 1 in 5 chance of getting the shiny today. So the odds were against me, but every time I do 800, it's about a 1 in 5 chance. So we'll get it soon. We'll get it eventually. Alright, so that's it. Here we go. Double check the Pokedex here, everybody. And Arctozolt and no shiny Sprite. So, unfortunately, that's going to be it for the day. Thanks everybody who's hanging out, keeping me company here. It's been a blast. We did 800 revives. Unfortunately, no luck. I really got to pick up like a pro controller because my fingers are so stiff now from pressing that button over and over. But take care, everybody. I'm off for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be continuing this hunt. Hopefully, better luck tomorrow. Thursday is going to be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. So if you haven't voted yet, make sure to check out the community tab on the YouTube channel and vote for who you'd like me to shiny hunt in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Friday's going to be Rookity, so we got a busy week. Take care, everybody. Eddie, Tilted Lurker, Sax Killa, It's Grit, Drake's Old Tamer, IDK Studios. We got Koga here. Rest in peace, Shiny Says Guy. Take care, everybody. It's been a blast. I will catch you all tomorrow. Good luck with your own shiny hunts. Have a great night or day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.